like a big, all these bitches on my dick wanna fuck me, and they did, and you know I'm with this shit, so you know I'm about to hit, cause we too legit to quit. Lil Poppy, lit like a big, all these bitches on my dick wanna fuck me, and they did, and that nigga off the lick, and you know I'm about to hit, cause we too legit to quit. L-I-T, what that spell? That's me. Got a bad bitch waiting on me with an ID. Told me that she wanna fuck. Told me that she wanna suck. Told me that she wanna all the above. And you know I fit the glove. Oh, Jake, kill it right. And you know I drill it right. Every time she feel the pipe, even know it fit it tight. You know I'ma hit it right. And she get it right. Hennessy eyes, centerpiece thighs. Go so well together, girl, we go so well together. Nothing lasts forever, so let's be nothing forever. Baby, you the hottest, I'm the coldest, fuck the weather. Ay, lit like a big, all these bitches on my dick wanna fuck me, and they did, and you know I'm with this shit, so you know I'm about to hit, cause we too legit to quit. Lit like a big, all these bitches on my dick wanna fuck me, and they did, and you know I'm with this shit, so you know I'm about to hit, cause we too legit to quit. Cause we too legit to quit. Hottest thing in Cali, that's just something you should know. You might see me on your TV, hear me on your radio. Hey, so hard on world, that's your girl, they call me show. When I pull up skirt, all these bitches wanna roll. Got a nigga from Chicago, say I'm colder than the go. I've been drinking all these drinks and I've been rolling all the stroke. Got a bitch from Alaska, say I'm colder than the snow. But like Kobe with the bro, know that everywhere I go. Lit like a pig, all these bitches on my dick wanna fuck me, and they did, and you know I'm with this shit, so you know I'm about to hit, cause we too legit to quit. Lit like a pig, all these bitches on my dick wanna fuck me, and they did, and you know I'm with this shit, so you know I'm about to hit, cause we too legit to quit. Cause we too legit to quit.
What's going on, everyone? It's been a while. It's been a long while since I've done any Jorrun content, but I've been busy. But I thought, what better way to come back to Jorrun content with the resurgence of all this new Lorne stuff, which is amazing. So, but it's made me want to go back and look at Jorrun when he was in the community and just sucking all of the comedy out of the beauty of Lorne. Lorne is such an easy target. Like, you can find comedy in almost everything he says and does. So for Jorrun to get it wrong so many times, that's a special talent all in itself. But let me say hi to everyone in the chat. I've got Cookie Whoopie Pie and Kitty Velociraptor.
It's me, Vex.
Vex is here. Callie Slime Bucket Witch Lady, Kaylee, Cyber Squeak, Some Jealous Basement Dweller, Jason S, Daddy Danny Banani, Little Evil McNuggets, Vast Ravioli, probably with a bunch of bully comments, George Glass, the Kennedy question, George. Yeah, that's a good one. Mandy, Cookie Whippy Pie, did I say hi to you already? I know I said hi to Vast Ravioli. Sloth Cat, I got the commercial you did. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Amity, Mandy J, I'll say hi to Cookie Whippy Pie again. Omega A Bear, I'm sure Jules is listening somewhere. Guru is here. So yeah, guys, I thought we would start out with my favorite, which is Bunky's rap. And I don't remember what I do know the first content I heard of Jorrun's was when he replaced me on the Watching Lorne series with Baked Salmon, and I thought Jorrun was a young 20-something-year-old like kid who maybe he'll grow into his comedy. I was kind of like that as a teenager. You know, I don't know. I thought he was a kid. So when I found out he was a grown ass man, I was very surprised. What's going on, Crispy Treat? We're about to watch some Jorrun destroy some Lorne content. So first up, let's get on with some Bunky's rap.
Nobody's toys are safe anymore. Bunky's here.
I'm still a toy. 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 I'm still a toy from a little boy. I'm still a toy. 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 I'm still maybe eat the toy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy from a little boy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy. I'm still yeah. My name is Bunky, and I got a feeling that you got a toy, and your toy needs stealing. I'ma steal your toy, and I'll tell you something. When I take your toy, your dad will do nothing. You're gonna cry and throw a fit. Your dad will do nothing, cause your dad ain't shit. I'ma take a toy, fulfill all your fears, and you'll bitch about it for 40.
God, I see a lot of talking. If you're talking, you can't be listening. These are deep rhymes. Like, are you guys even listening to what's going on? Or are you here to just chit chat with each other? Crispy Treat, yes, we can see you, but can you hear? If your hearing ears on, are you listening to the bars this man is spitting? Do I need to remind you guys what this? Because you guys are probably thinking this is just another dude, but I mean, remember, he looks like this. Like, this is who we're talking about. And by the way, this billboard I tried to get put up across from the University of Massachusetts. I tried to get this billboard put up, and I was turned down. I was money, actual money, $100 a day. I wanted it for 1 week, and they turned me down. So just so you guys know, it's some bullshit.
Years. When I snatch that toy, you'll flip your lid. You'll blame me when you touch a kid. I'm still a toy. 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 I'm still a toy from a little boy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy. And you're never gonna meet Miss Vagina. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy. And you're never gonna meet Miss Vagina.
Nobody's toys are safe anymore. Bunky's here.
I'm still a toy. 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 I'm still a toy from a little boy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy. Bunky is declared toy amnesty for all gathered here today.
Like, at 2 minutes, and you feel every second of that too. What a stretched fucking premise that is. And if that's your introduction to Jorrun, and you're like, well, I mean, it couldn't possibly get any worse, and you would be so fucking stupid to think that. What's wrong with you? You clearly don't know who Jorrun is. Excuse me. The Lorne's English to translation crucifixion edition. Now Jorrun fancied himself a master of improv, so he was going to put on a clinic for the good people of the community, and he was going to show us all a thing or two about how it's done. He was going to watch the crucifixion live, and he was going to make hilarious quips and jokes. And I mean, there's some classic shit in here, but none of the comedy is intentional.
Lorne to English translation. Take one. Thanks once again to High Priestess Ember Inferno and the great schmuck.
I just love that he's recording his computer with his phone.
Amok for the footage. And let's begin. Behold, your knight in shining armor arrives in his white frock.
How are you? I'm good. How are you? Good.
I'm about to spend the evening with a prepubescent girl. Therefore, I am quite well, thank you.
And then, just through the mirror of time, just remember that as Jordan is making these jokes about Lorne, several months later, he would be admitting to me in many syllables that he was having sexual conversations with and pleasuring himself to high school girls. And he's like the same age as Lorne. So just remember that.
It was so bad. Oh, clutch me. Clutch me to your bosom, or where a bosom will eventually be. Ah, there was a ploy for sympathy, and it did not work. Therefore, I stand here, unbosomed less.
I mean, isn't this the same man who said a great batter doesn't swing at every pitch? They're like 8 seconds into the footage, and he has paused 6 times to say, and not one thing he said has been funny. What's wrong with him? Like, what is wrong with him?
That's a real word.
Well, look, we got you some new chairs and have to sit down.
Are you giving me an order? I'm the one who calls the shots here, Missy. Lol.
Yeah, look. It's a massage chair.
Such luxury. I am but a simple man from the backwoods of Maine. I cannot relate to such luxury.
Look, oh my god.
Again, is this what it's like being the sire of 2 professionals? The daughter of 2 doctors? Truly, I have missed out on the finer things in life.
So, and the other thing, that he's already, like, this is either written down or he's gone through it several times. Because even though everything seems like it's the first take, Jorrun actually was a stickler for rehearsing. And so that's what makes this even worse. This isn't just his first time seeing it and just kind of off the cuff saying some shit. Like, this is someone who supposedly knew the content, the material, and was good at, like, he spent time that you were going to, what were you doing when everyone else was improvising? What the fuck were you doing? Like, you clearly weren't learning or getting any or any good at it. You were wasting your time and those people's time.
Yeah, flip the switches.
Which one is it?
You can use either one that tells you there's one for your butt, there's one for your lower back, and there's one for your upper back.
I just felt my butt.
I just felt my butt. And furthermore, I will hope next that you will do the same.
Hey.
You can pretty much tell a difference.
Holy, yep, that's my
That feels
butt.
so
That is my butt. Wouldn't you like to see it? Oh wait, you already have. It's flat and rather hairy. Whoa.
good, right?
In one of his streams, Lorne would say, that's not the only time Jorrun would talk about Lorne's ass, because he said in another stream that Lorne has a flat butt, mine is round and Latino, and that's not a racism. Cornville 3-way. That's exactly how he said it. He compared his ad, just like when we will watch the roast to hear some Lorne comparisons.
I thought you had blonde hair.
Despite the fact that you look absolutely nothing like the woman I've seen in pictures, women I've seen in pictures, I will casually mention how little you look like her. And I shall do so with as much of a whine in my voice as possible.
Okay, and I know I'm talking shit about him pausing it, but just again, when he was catfished by Mac and Cheese, it was, I believe, 5 different women were used to catfish Jorrun. So, still funny.
Yeah.
Do you like it? I dyed it by myself.
I think it's pretty.
I think it's pretty. Although I am angry that you made a decision without my express consent, I do not wish to ruin my chance at getting with you. So, it looks pretty.
Thank you.
It's very pretty.
Very pretty.
Where's
Oh
the
my
pizza?
Oh my god. Oh, perhaps I will never leave this chair and the comfort it provides me. Truly.
Waiting to eat because I thought you were bringing some.
I won't bring you any pizza.
I didn't bring you any pizza. What do you think, I'm going to be a provider? No, little missy. For when we live together, you will take care of all your own meals. Freeloader.
Well, weren't you going to bring me something?
Well, yes, I was. And I did.
I was, and I did, and I shall. And furthermore, times will pass, and other things will yet occur. This, by the way, is what's called blabbering.
Jorrun was afraid to meet one of the catfish for dinner because he's been on too many first dates where he's been stuck with the bill, so he only wanted to meet for coffee. Bitch.
Did you bring condoms?
Yes, I did.
Si, senora.
Where are they?
Out in the truck.
Well, what good are they going to do in the truck if we're in here?
Well, yell at me, why don't you?
If you're going to use logic, I
Logic.
will be forced to use a passive-aggressive tone with you. Yell at me, why don't you? I'll be yelling at you later. Ah!
I haven't had a kiss yet.
Oh, okay. Well, then what did you want to do?
I want to kiss first.
And
What's
then-
up, Honest?
Can I have a kiss first?
Kiss, 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 kiss. First, I will reproach you. Then, when you do not react in the way I wish,
If you guys haven't heard the Emily chat log, it's the best Jorrun chat log by far. If you haven't heard that yet, Alpha Male Derek and Adult Girl are getting through it, but he gets very horny, and he is very much a I want to kiss first person. If you haven't seen the similarities between those two before, like just wait until you see how Hillborn was able to catfish. And Hillborn did it without knowing anything about Jorrun. So also fuck Hillborn for that. But again, guys, we're talking about the new Casey calls, and it goes back to Blue Boy too, because without Blue Boy, we wouldn't have 90% of the Jorrun content that exists now. So, I mean, and then he's dropping these Casey calls. Like that dude's he's a legend.
I will put on a childish voice and try to whine it out of I haven't need a kiss yet.
Well, let's talk first. Got here.
Kiss me.
Do I need to go on the truck and kiss myself?
No, it's all right.
No? You don't want your thing right now? Present I gave you?
You don't want your thing? Have you enjoyed looking at my thing from the videos and pictures I've sent you already? Lol.
Well, I can't tell you. That wouldn't be much of a present if I told you.
I can't tell you. That would be wrong. That would be committing a sin. That would be, nothing as bad as what I'm planning to do to you later on. Lol.
Well, you can go get it in a little bit or something, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Whatever you say, ma'am.
Are you nervous?
A little bit.
Well,
Are you nervous being here in the presence of an obvious ogre? Are you fearful I might start eating you at any time? Should the pizza...
Oh my
should
god.
the non-
No, everyone stop talking. Everyone stop talking, because Jorrun is about to bust himself up in a fucking chuckle fit with the lead. It's not even a joke, and it's the best part. Guys, we're only 5 minutes in. There's 20 minutes left. Okay, just so all you torture fans, but he's about to bust himself up. This is the best part.
I'm sorry. Should the non-existent pizza fail to satisfy you, I may have to eat you.
didn't know as bad as you thought you would be.
Not as bad, but I still am kind of nervous. I'd rather talk a little bit first and then feel more comfortable, you know?
That's cool.
I will now attempt to appear much more suave and sophisticated, hip and quote-unquote with the younger generation. Or 2 generations younger, depending how you do the math. But I'll leave that question for the philosophers.
Good. I'm really glad.
I like seeing you in person.
I like seeing you in person. You're so close, I could reach out and grab you. Steal you into the truck and kidnap you. I'm a nice guy. Oh.
Yeah, I like seeing you too.
Good.
So,
This is getting hot. How come?
This is getting hot. This conversation is not getting hot, but my butt is. Does that make you hot too, Kayla? Oh.
oh, because press the red button. It's here too.
You gonna have a seat too?
I actually
You gonna have a seat? Perhaps on my lap?
So Slothcat, you said this cannot be his real laugh. He was trying to do like his trademark, like in the 80s, you'd have your catchphrase, like, what you talking about? Or fuck you, Nuggies, or shut the fuck up, Nuggies, or oh my god, Nuggies, like a catchphrase. and his he called it his big Latin laugh. So he wanted to be known as, oh my God, there's Jorrun with his big Latin laugh, and that was his thing. So I do not believe it was his real. I don't think he has a real laugh. I think his real laugh is probably horrifying.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Oh, holy shit, a man!
Sir, how are you? All right, how are you doing? What's happening?
How am I? I'm shitting myself. There is a man here, and he's obviously much, much more masculine than I am. I am, in fact, shitting bricks. Pardon my French.
That's exactly what he said when he was on that stream with TLI, and he was not happy about it at all.
You a Boston fan? Yeah, actually, I don't even watch baseball. No.
This is merely to disguise my hideous baldness, of which, let's just say I don't have a head that looks good bald. I don't have a head that looks good at any time. Who are we kidding? Lol.
That's a Boston cap. It's a Boston cap, yeah.
Correct. This is the one question I know for a certainty I can be honest about. Everything else, not so much.
So what are you up to tonight? Not a whole lot.
Nothing. Certainly not here to molest an underage girl. Heaven forbid. No. I was gonna take her to the library.
Just say it's not your dick. It's not my dick. Prove that's my dick.
Gonna help her with a school project. Yes, that's it. Nothing untoward going here. Nothing untoward at all.
Not a whole lot? No.
Nope.
Well, I'll tell you, for the last several days, you've been up to a lot. You're a pretty prolific chatter there.
Thank you, sir. Oh, no, I don't thank him at this time.
Want to explain yourself?
Durr.
Not really. I never really was going to do anything. You
I'm innocent.
weren't really going to do it. No.
Nothing.
You
What's
brought condoms. What else did you bring? I brought her a bracelet. A bracelet. And she is how old? Supposed to be 13.
supposed to be 13? I'm sorry, I have no response to that.
I'm too high to be doing this because this shit's really funny, and it's not. It's because it's not, and it makes it really funny.
Honesty is the best policy, I suppose.
Supposed to be 13. And how old are you? 37. 37. You have kids?
Wish me a happy birthday, why don't you?
No, unfortunately. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I wouldn't have to leave the house if I had children her age. Lol.
I mean, we get the joke, Jorrun. That's not even a joke. That's horrifying that he said that. I mean, you think about that shit. You were sitting down with a man who has proof of you trying to come over to have sex with a teenager. And he says, do you have kids? And you say, no, ... Unfortunately, bitch, what? Do you want to try that shit again? Jorrun, that's the joke. You don't have to pause every 3 seconds when you have nothing funny to say ever. I thought great about it. He is out here swinging. He is swinging at everything. Casey Jones, you have struck out over and over again. Sit down. The guys, we are 9 minutes in, 16 minutes left.
Oh my God, that's disgusting. I want to die.
I'm getting these as well. He's think the world of. Yeah, you talk.
They're so tasty, so juicy. Some jokes, dear listener, I just can't make.
You just did this.
In the chat here. And you talk about how you like to spoil the nieces and how you would like to spoil this 13-year-old girl like you spoil your nieces. Yeah.
Spoil, quotation marks. I like to quotation mark spoil. I'm sorry.
Is this the way you spoil young women?
You betcha. Exactly. They don't get any pizza, though. They're on their own with that.
Now, what's your name?
Condoms and bracelets is all I need. I believe those old blues lyrics.
This is what I was afraid of.
My name is... This is what I was afraid of. A pleasure to meet you. I believe you're... You paused what he was actually about to say that. If you guys are unaware of who Jorrun is there anyone here who doesn't know who Jorrun is or the irony of everything coming out of Jorrun's mouth? Because that's... I mean, it's not just that Jorrun was tragically unfunny, but the genie fetish, I mean, and then just getting busted with like liking pictures of children and admitting to talking to the high schoolers while he is out here making fun of Lorne. And the April Fool's apology video, he made a fake apology on April Fool's to Lorne, saying he was leaving the Church of Lorneography because he no longer wanted to persecute this man. And it's the whole joke is ha ha ha, it's April Fool's Day, but literally 3 months later he was making a real apology, apologizing for being a predator. And you just can't make that shit up. And then you look at him and you hear him and then you see him and it's even better. Holy shit, it's even better. If you didn't know he was real and I was just telling you about him, if I just turned on a stream and did a story time and told you about Jorrun comedy and you didn't know, you guys would say, fuck you, you're making that up. And then I would use my catchphrase, shut the fuck up, nuggies.
You're Christopher Hansen?
What were your afraid of? Stupid mole.
My childhood nickname is Stupid Move. The more you get to know me, the more apt you'll see it is. Whoa.
What were you afraid of?
Just because she was a nice girl.
She was a nice girl.
And I'm not a nice man. Whoa.
Lorne
Lorne what?
Armstrong.
Lorne Lynn Armstrong. Emphasis on the Lynn. Oh, I hate that name. For some reason, the Lorne is not so bad. I can't tell you why.
And where do you live, Lorne?
In Nashville now.
Nashville.
Maine.
You're in Nashville.
But he's
Actually, I
still
work
a
at
Maine.
a construction company.
And what do you build?
I drive a law. Whoa.
Does Jorrun even know what he's watching? Maine. I don't think he's seen this before. This might be his first ever time watching this, and this is where he definitely watched this already because this stuff is all pre-scripted. He wrote 1,000 things out, and he couldn't cut any of it because it was all gold. And he probably laughed the whole time as he was writing it down. He's like, "Holy shit, Jorrun, how do you do it?"
Uh-oh. Lost my place. Sorry, people.
Good Samaritan.
Forgive me, dearest listeners. Forgive me.
Conversation. And you bring condoms. To meet her for sex. This is the first time. Now, why would you think that's all this? She was a nice girl. You still haven't told me your name, though.
A
Lorne
professional broadcaster would never do this.
Armstrong.
Armstrong. Where do you live, Lorne?
In Nashville now.
Nashville. What do you do in Nashville?
Actually, I work at a construction company.
I drive a law.
I just started there last week. Building a gym for a church.
Did you?
Fun fact, were I to walk into a church, I'd burst into flames immediately. For a sec.
I left the lessons of the church behind. What a stupid thing to do. I was taught to protect, not predate, children.
Sacrilege. Lol. I'm a blasphemer.
Good for church. Is that a good job?
Yeah, and then okay, and just remember, Jorrun was in a video made by the church of Satan. He was in a movie made by the Church of Satan, but was raised very religious, and he left those lessons behind to be in a movie about titties and butts. That was worth it for him, and I think his life went on a long, strange, weird path after that. And there is a very questionable duffel bag of VHS porn within his home, and he pared down to that one. That was the duffel bag of stuff he couldn't get rid of. So I mean, you don't want to go in there unless you're going to get me the hard drive from this computer. Let's talk.
It was.
Now, besides all of this chat here, and we'll go through that in a minute, you also sent a whole bunch of pictures. Now, why would you think that's appropriate?
Snot.
My nose is full of snot.
Wow.
Those are all your pictures, right? Is that all you do in your spare time?
No.
No, I also enjoy a good Bud Light. Or 12. Or 24. Also, I have dogs that I neglect.
See, now he came out of the gates with the sprint. He wanted to sprint past everyone, forgetting that this is he's run out of steam. He used all of his A material in the beginning, and now he's, guys, if you thought that was bad, we're in the back half. There's We're halfway through, and now now the B material, now the last 30 minutes of SNL material is about to come out.
You ever get in trouble like this before?
I've never done this before.
You've never done.
No, I've been a lucky cat up until now. It appears the luck may have run out, though. Oh dear.
Done it before. Have you ever met anybody in person who you first met online in a chat room?
No.
This is the first time.
Yes, I'm being honest. Why won't you believe me? Oh.
So what made you all of a sudden for the first time get online, chat up a 13-year-old girl, and drive up from Nashville to meet her for sex? Or
It's called I'm horny. Oh, haven't you ever been horny before, Christopher? For an underage girl?
you send her naked
What?
photos. You have an explicit conversation. And you bring condoms. What does that add up to?
It adds up to Night of Fun, which you have ruined.
Oh my.
Bring back the pubescent teenage girl. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me.
Don't tell me your last name. Don't ever tell anyone.
He's gonna talk over the "you're one of those weirdos" line so he can do the Jeopardy music. This is D. Reynolds. This is D. Reynolds on stage. D. Reynolds is funnier. It's funnier than Jordan. D. Reynolds is written to be really shitty. D. Reynolds can't act as poorly as Jordan is on purpose. What does that tell you? This is a special man, and we let him slip through our fingers. And I know there's a lot of people who don't like Jorrun. I know that, guys. I understand it. But this is a special man. And he's gone now. He doesn't even do the open mic nights anymore because my cameraman was obvious. And now he's just gone. And where are we going to find another Jorrun? Jesse's a...
From the internet, your last name, okay? Okay, why? Because there are some real weirdos out here sometimes, and they might try to go looking for you. So don't ever tell them your last name, your address, your phone number, the town you live in, or the school you go to. You're one of those weirdos.
Guilty as charged.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. So
That's exactly what it is. You're quite insightful. My compliments, sir. My hat's off to you. Just kidding. The hat never comes off. No one gets to see my baldness. Lol.
How did it go from, hey, be careful, don't give anybody your last name, to, hi, here's some naked pictures of myself and I'm coming over with condoms? I don't know. You don't know.
I do know, but that's for me to know and you to find out. Oh.
Well, you must know something. I mean, help me to understand this.
I don't know why.
You were so wrong. I know nothing indeed.
Well, I think I know why you did it. You did it because you wanted to have sex with a 13-year-old girl. I don't think that. What?
There is no need to mock me, Christopher. I am clearly uncomfortable.
You don't think it was it? Well, why don't
I'd like someone to take note that the Lorne identity is here to further bully Jorrun, even after Jorrun is no longer here. TLI, this man was threatened by your very existence. How dare you come here and make jokes and observations at this man? He was threatened by the very fact that you were around and people were coming and listening to you and enjoying your voice. Don't come in here with that. You owe this man an apology. You made him do this.
No, I don't think that was it. No, I think I'm innocent. In fact, I think you should release me. Release me at once. I demand my rights as an American citizen. Release me. Unless you are proof of my wrongdoing.
Well,
help me out? Why don't you tell me what it was?
yeah, spoiler alert. That's a callback because it's either the day before the day. He's going to do that shit again. And then it was so good. He does the release me. He's going to do that shit twice.
I wasted 5 years of my life on the internet talking to girls that gained my trust. and she seemed like somebody I could trust.
You can trust. So when you say you spent,
I will now attempt to smokescreen you with a bullshit story, completely blathering on. Yes, in order to elicit sympathy.
Has anyone ever heard my apology calls with Jorrun? Because he blabbers on and tells me a bullshit story to elicit sympathy.
I will give you this nonsensical story now. Please, sit down, get comfortable. Turn the heat on, let your butt get warm.
obviously on the internet, what, getting taken advantage of by women? In what way?
In every way.
For instance.
Once upon a time,
I was over in Washington State. That's when I started getting on the internet.
When you lived in Washington State, you started going on the internet. What happened?
I met a girl, and said her name was Amanda James.
a man named James.
Wow.
She told me that her daughter was her niece, and she was watching her niece. She was actually had custody of her niece.
Her daughter was her niece was her daughter. You are everything, and everything is you.
And then?
Hold on, I'm bullshitting.
3 years later, I moved back to Maine just to be close to her because she lived in Pennsylvania. I didn't.
Everybody, just by way of spreading around some facts. So he moved from the West Coast to the East Coast. He wanted to be closer to her, so he moved to Maine rather than the logical thing of going to Philadelphia.
Listen, it is real easy to pick this man apart for his geography and why he moved where. But Jorrun, at 47 years old, wrote mac and cheese on his penis with a big pen and sent a picture of it. It sent a picture of it to mac and cheese. And when he sent her the picture of his tiny penis with mac and cheese written in big pen, he apologized. So yes, Lorne is clearly lying and wrong about the move, but to try and make fun of this man when a few months later you were sending your shriveled dick with big pen on it, it's just funny, Jorrun. You make it fun. You made it funny after, and that's a rare talent.
Pennsylvania, and he was a mere 10-hour drive away from her, minimum. So yeah, definitely much closer to her.
I didn't date anyone. I didn't see anyone because of her.
All right, so what happened?
Didn't give up my virginity. Oh.
I got back to Maine and I was talking to her on the phone, and she, my sister wanted to say hi to her. My sister had been on the internet for a couple of years, and she was able to read people pretty good.
And what happened?
And she got on the phone with her, and she, after she got off the phone, she was only on the phone with her for about 2 minutes, and she got off the phone with her and told me that she wasn't real.
She wasn't real.
My sister picked up the phone and asked her, point blank, "Are you a man?" And Amanda said, "Fiddlesticks, I am. You
Point blank.
fallen me out. I am vanquished. No, I'm melting."
I know you guys are probably going to be upset, but you guys probably thought the same thing I thought when I first saw Lorne. Is, a lot of times when you have an athlete, like a stellar athlete, if they have siblings, the siblings are also stellar athletes. And Jorrun's father was prolific when it came to talent, because he has a brother, and Jorrun's brother, who is an actor. He was raising $10,000. He was raising $10,000 to make a pilot for a TV show he had. And you're probably thinking $10,000 doesn't sound like a lot of money to make a pilot. Well, Always Sunny in Philadelphia was made for like $200. That's what the pilot cost them. So for 10 grand, this guy was going to put together something magical. And I'm just going to show you just a little clip of it. Just a little clip of Jorrun's brother and his show about a tiny person and his brother living in the same apartment.
Kev, my girl's coming over. Make yourself scarce. Make myself scarce. Why don't you make yourself scarce and go in the bedroom? I want to do a little cooking. I need the kitchen. And then the living room for a little while. Is that asking too much, Kev? Yes, Jake, it is. I didn't plan on accommodating you today. I didn't get any advance notice. I know it's short notice. Just stay in your dollhouse. I mean, your small house, and stay out of the way so everything could be copacetic. Dollhouse, motherfucker. Sorry about that. You're not the boss up in here. You're just a roommate brother. Splitting the fucking rent. That's all it is, Jake. You have no business coming up in here. You know, coming up with orders and boundaries with no prior.
I mean, that's fucking amazing, isn't it? I'm sad it didn't get the funding. If I could reach out to him, I would want to offer some of that money. I would love to see that on like Hulu. Oh my god. What's the premise? Well, there's a little dude who's a really shitty actor, and then there's a bigger dude who is a really shitty actor. And I guess there's a script, but you couldn't tell because they just kind of like yell things. It's amazing.
She told me she was lying to me, and she'd been lying to me all along.
Did you ever meet this woman? Did you say her money?
No. Why would I want to meet her? It's much better to send her money.
So her money is, and her all kinds of Dale Earnhardt things.
Dale Earnhardt things.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. things. She's Dale.
The race car driver.
Yeah.
Dale Earnhardt senior merchandise, incredibly expensive. You're in our hearts, Dale Senior. Junior too. He was pretty good.
And so because you got taken advantage by a couple of women on the internet, you thought it was okay to take advantage of a 13-year-old girl on the internet.
No, I didn't.
Absolutely.
I'm very happy that you talked to me before talking to anyone else, though. This way, you'll be safe.
That's what I meant too. I don't know how.
You don't know how.
No.
She'll be safe. Safe with Mr. Penis, that is. Oh.
Well, how I lead to this.
Well, here, let me take you down the road. This is how it went. You started with this, and then it goes to, so this is a telephone book, by the way, this chat. You started chatting with her when? Last month? You've been chatting with this young woman for a month. And so it starts with you being the protective older brother type. And we flip through dozens and dozens of pages here. Ultimately, builds a very sexual
Me.
Right. I wish I were sticking it in you right now.
My eyes, my eyes.
You tell her to delete her archives after we stop talking again, okay? Why did you want her to delete her archives?
It's called covering my ass, Christopher. Covering my ass.
You didn't want to get in trouble.
You don't want her to get in trouble by her family.
Yeah, Crispy Treat. There's not a whole lot we don't know. When it came to Jorrun during the apology calls, he told a whole lot, and then there was more that came up from him being catfished multiple times. And for anyone who doesn't know, in a span of 3 months, he was catfished by a Ramona, a Sheila from Australia, and his name is Stefan. He was catfished by a Stephanie, and all of them, he made into his sexual genies very quickly. And then and Emily was one we didn't know about. So he was catfished by 4 different women in like 4 months, and all these women were beautiful and smart, educated, talented, and young. And he thought that it was totally natural to him that they would be hitting on him because of his YouTube channel. It made complete and 2 of them, Ramona and Emily, just happened to be from Georgia. And I didn't know Reborn was doing anything with Jorrun. I had no idea. But the reason why we both picked Georgia for the same reason, because we wanted to hear if Jorrun would make a stupid joke about Georgia peaches and butts. And he did. But like, so yeah, and none of it was like, wait a minute, I'm weird looking. Why would all of these women, not just weird looking, but like I'm a weird fucking dude. He's heard it before. But yeah, it was totally natural to him.
Girls these days always getting in trouble for having handsome older men like me paying them attention. I certainly wouldn't want her to get in trouble. It has nothing to do with me whatsoever. Oh. Silence is golden.
This was on and on and on.
Whoops. Sorry about that. Sorry.
Do you think naughty thoughts about me before you go to sleep? You talk about getting...
Ladies, if any of you have naughty thoughts about Jorrun, before you go to sleep, please like, comment, and surprise. Surprise? I'm not even drunk. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Mwah! Rose kiss smiley.
Married to her. Getting married. She's 13. Huh?
I'm an old-fashioned man, Christopher, and I believe in commitment. I won't back down for that, nor will I apologize.
When she was 18.
Oh, when was she 18?
I met when she was 18.
You were going to marry her when she turned 18.
Yes, I'm a man of good breeding and stock. What don't you understand?
But you're just going to have sex with her from the ages of 13 to 18.
No comment.
Are you excited about me or my penis? Did you bring anything else with you tonight?
I'm too...
Yeah, that's the difference between Lorne and Jorrun, though. Like when Lorne sent his penis, he automatically assumes you're gonna love it. Like he knows you're gonna love it, and not only do you love it, you want to see it all the time. Jorrun sends a dick, and then he immediately apologizes for it. But just he doesn't just apologize and say like, "Hey, sorry, it's not up to snuff." You know, like this, it is what it is, girl. It is what it is. He said, "Sorry, I've been masturbating. I've been masturbating. I'm so sorry. I've been masturbating all day. Couldn't even get it hard now." And it's just funny because he had just met Mac and Cheese a few hours earlier. So they've been talking like 2 hours. The conversation had gotten mildly sexual maybe an hour prior to him sending the dick pic. But then he tells Mac and Cheese, who we just met, that he'd spent the entire day, the whole day, just treating his body like a fucking amusement park. And so he couldn't get his dick hard for it then, but he's gonna write it. Bitch, wait till tomorrow. I mean, like, I never understood why he couldn't. This man's supposed to be a dom and aggressive. Just say, yo, you know what? I'm gonna send that to you tomorrow, girl. I know I'm gonna destroy them. Oh, girl, wait till you see it. Your mouth will be watering because it's exactly what you're thinking it will be. Like he could have hyped it up. He could have hyped it up and then just like did whatever he could. But he told her that he'd been masturbating all day. He told her that.
Porter have anything else with me?
Like
What do you suggest? I will deny it all.
No.
No.
Alcohol.
No.
So just the break.
Although alcohol is an excellent idea. Thank you. Next time I shall try that.
And the condoms.
No pizza.
Nothing else.
No food whatsoever. She can starve.
What do you think ought to happen? Oh, here's a good one. Is Miss Vagina thinking about Mr. Penis? What is she thinking?
I was inspired that day, I will admit.
What's up with that? What do you think ought to happen?
He should go to counseling and come back and steer music.
Help me out.
I think I should go to counseling to get off the internet.
Well, that's close.
Counseling, get off the internet. In other words, no punishment whatsoever. No imprisonment, no monetary punitive damages, nothing. Nope. Just let me talk, blather on, which I'm good at, to a counselor, and not even a slap on the wrist. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Go to counseling and get off the internet. Did you ever say to yourself, hey man, I got a problem here?
No, I never thought I did.
You never thought
It wasn't a problem until I got caught. Really, Christopher? Where do these questions
Oh, one of those weirdos. When this came out, like when Jorrun put this out, I didn't watch any Jorrun content until after he was busted because it was so bad, and that's why we didn't download a lot of it because it wasn't. No one watched this stuff for, and who would watch this for entertainment or enjoyment? Like you could only watch this to make fun of it, and so it had like no one watched it, but he would promote it very heavily on Facebook, and he would like hype him. He would create fake accounts to hype himself up on Reddit and shit to hype up his TCAP content. But yeah, he was supremely talented though, as you can tell.
come from? You have no common sense whatsoever. I've done this before, by the way. Lol.
Does this incident make you think that perhaps you have a problem?
Whatever you say, just let me go free.
What are you going to do about it?
I can do something. I can't do that. Go on.
Well, traditionally, crying gets me out of each and every problem I go into, so, yes, I'm gonna pull this old gem out. Where?
Well, you ever watch television much?
What's up, Bailey and Game Guy?
You ever watch a program called Dateline NBC?
I prefer the radio. Country music mainly.
Something I gotta tell you. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. Doing a story on that.
My cod, why have you abandoned me? Your beloved son. Okay, not really. I'm not really that. I'm just kind of a pedo from Maine. Lol.
Now you're free to walk out of this house right now. If there's anything else you want to say, now would be the time to stand.
Please, whatever you do not expose.
I mean, aren't you gonna sing me happy birthday first? That would have been a baller move if Lorne would have said that. I'm not going anywhere till you sing me happy birthday.
My baldness. All I ask, please. No exposing of my baldness. And that's where it ends. That is my translation from Lorne to English. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, share if you're so inclined. And until next time, my friends, I am Jorrun, and rose kiss smiley.
He did that shit unironically. He gave everyone a rose kiss smiley at the end of his video. What's wrong with this man? And yes, he also, during a conversation with me, he talked about my penis many times, at least 3 times, which is 3 times too many. Especially considering, as far as I know, I don't know how he's seen it, but he hasn't seen it. But he would just talk. He just assumed. He assumed it was because it was bigger than his. Because how could it be smaller? Before we go on to the interrogation, the interrogation edition, where there's even more downtime, so he gets more time to just create. Let's watch his very manic Lorne merch video. Now the background on this one is he did this really shitty intro, like teaching your children about the Church of COD video about was it about clobber? I think it was about clobbering time, and Clobber used it to open up one of his 2 weeks of Sundays with COD, and Jorrun got 50 subscribers overnight. Now he had a music channel that took him 10 years to get 100 subscribers, and that's not a joke. It took him 10 years. So getting 50 subscribers overnight was like hitting the subscriber lottery to Jorrun, someone who was the numbers mattered to him. So he wanted to, feed into that. So he created this video, and this was the channel introduction. So when people were coming to the channel going, "Oh, let me check out this dude's content," this is what they were being greeted with.
Hey guys, it's your boy Jorrun Comedy. Guess who just came back from the copyright office? Woo! Yes, me, I came back. I just copywrote a bunch of Lorne quotes that Clobbering Time didn't copyright already. I have a merch shop now. Yeah. Okay, let's look at some of my original designs. I believe in you. Yeah, very inspirational quote. Spreading that positivity out there is only a COD can. All right, next up. The next one, I gotta click on it. It's, are you excited about me or my penis? Guys, if you wear this damn shirt and a woman comes up to you and says, yes, you are getting laid, my shirt will get you laid, guys. How cool is that? Okay. And finally, my personal favorite. Ugh. My personal. Shut the fuck up about Dan. What a great conversation piece this would be. Especially if you're a parent and your child's name is Dan. Just imagine the possibilities, right? So, all these beautiful, high fashion shirts are only $49.99 each. How do I do it? I'm practically selling them at cost, you guys. These shirts are worth $99.99 easily. Here's my secret. Slave labor is legal in Russia. You didn't know that, did you? Look it up. I don't have to. A man named Honey Daddy already told me. So, anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Let's see, what else? Please ring the notification bell to never miss a video. And you can support me on Patreon, Kickstarter, Indiegogo, GoFundMe. Actually, Patreon makes you do action.
Well, he said this like it was a joke, but he really did start a Patreon when he had 80 subscribers. He started a Patreon, and the very first video was a tour of his home studio, which it's like a studio, it's like an efficiency apartment. But yeah, that was the treat to his fan, because he had one. Someone did sign up, and they got to see the home tour of his studio, his DVD VCR.
Work to get paid. So just stick with GoFundMe, okay? Oh, you guys. I almost forgot. I have a Kickstarter. And if you guys help me get just $10 million, I'm going to make a movie. No, I mean it. It's going to be great. It's going to be a full-length movie. I'm going to put other Lornographers in it. How cool is that, right? It's going to be great. Now, of course, it's going to take a lot of work to make a whole movie. So I won't be updating my YouTube channel with any new vids until it's done. I mean, it only stands to reason, right? I can only do so much. I have an email if you can reach me. Only for business purposes, please. Only for business purposes. I have a P.O. box now. Yeah. How cool is that? You can.
And there's Big Heart, Bigger Breeds, I believe. Jorrun had a bad habit of showing things on his camera that he probably didn't mean to show. But my absolute favorite was when only 14 people knew that Jorrun was back on YouTube, and he released that video, and he had his bills written on the back, and we found out that he was on OkCupid. And then I catfished him as Stephanie and got found out about Cricket Snapper and sent a genie to his work, which we will be watching that to close out. We will watch out the time I sent a genie to Jorrun's work to read him a poem from his catfish.
You can send me stuff like jewelry, cars, deeds of land, stuff like that. If you're tired of your girlfriend, but she's still pretty, you can send her to me. Make sure she's wearing nothing but a big red bow, because she's a present for me now. That's so funny.
What is that?
Guess what? All your gifts are tax deductible. Yes, it's true. Everything you give me, you can write off on your taxes. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I might need to get a lawyer. Is Shin's Koala a lawyer? He does something to do with legal law stuff. I'm not sure what exactly. I think we need to consider the possibility that somewhere out there is a Judge Koala meting out justice. Okay, so that's the video. I look forward to all the support I will be getting from all you guys. I know there's only like 50 of you, but I believe in you. I do it all for you. All of this is for you, not me. It's not about me. It bothers me when people think it's all about me. Wow. I don't usually cry that easily. I think I might be spending too much time listening to Lorne calls. Stay tuned.
Wow. And that's how you leave them wanting more. But if you guys want to talk about how talented Weird Versions is, he was able to take basically he didn't know anything about Jorrun, and I just gave him a couple videos and just see if he recognized anything from this.
Hey guys, it's your boy Jorrun Comedy. Woohoo! Guess who just came back? Ow! Yay! Hey guys, it's your boy Jorrun Comedy. Spreading that positivity out there. It's your boy Jorrun.
What a dumbass name that is, you know?
I do it all for you. All of this is for you. It's not about me. If you were tired of your girlfriend, but you still praying, you consider it me. Ow! Yeah, I'm so funny.
Mwah.
Guys,
I went from 0 subscribers to 0 subscribers pretty much overnight. It's a real milestone. I turned real life events and people into fairy tales.
so bomb drop. I'm gonna make a movie. How cool is that, right?
Bomb drop. I'm still a virgin at this advanced stage.
That's me.
It's because my standards are so high.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Ow!
Robot stealing bread.
All right, sorry about that. I just had to get the bad taste of that video out of my mouth. So next we're gonna go to Jorrun and the Lorne to English translation of the Interrogation. And I'm warning you guys all now. If you're here to laugh, you're in the wrong fucking place. From Blue Talkies, Little Evil McNuggets. Bee's Knees. I'll close out with that Jorrun song. I love the way Jorrun starts this out too, with just sitting here at his computer, not knowing what's going on.
If I fuck this up in my life. Wow, talk about a guy who just doesn't know what he's doing. On my life. Okay. Right. Can anyone hear me? I already have a like. Can you hear me? Hello? Damn it. Okay, hello. Can anybody hear me right now? Hello? Awesome. Thank you, Off the Verge. Can you hear me? Is this happening? 3 viewers. Well, I guess I better get to the show.
Fuck yeah.
Hello, everybody.
I don't know who James Clark is, Crispy Treat.
Want to talk about freaking impromptu? Well, here you go.
Oh, here we go.
So,
Lesson number 1.
Arrange this. I think that's correct. Yep. Yeah, so everything is brand new to me, so bear with me, won't you? Okay. Great. I'm not even sure how I can exactly do this. Okay, well,
I better stop screwing around here. Here we go. Hello, sir. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to be switching back and forth, so please forgive me if you don't hear me that much. Excuse me, if I don't interact that much. All right, let me start fooling around. Ready? Let's start translating, shall we? I can't believe how nice this table is. This is a damn good-looking table. Is it oak? Mahogany, perhaps?
I mean, from a comedy standpoint, this is a blank fucking canvas. Lorne was out on his birthday. He, thought he was going to have to drive here and back and here and back again. And now he doesn't have to do any of that. Like there's so many different areas that Jorrun could have gone into for what Lorne is thinking at this very moment while his birthday is turned to shit. He's not going to have sex. He's going to remain a virgin. And he goes with, is this table mahogany?
I think I'm gonna have a drink is what I think. This chair is far more comfortable than I ever could have anticipated.
Oh, this is good.
Really, except for the fact that I can't move my hands at all. Not a bad experience. Could be worse. This table is just so nice. I can't get over it.
Oh my god, he's already back to the table.
Hello, sir. Ha 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 ha.
I understand your name is Lorne Armstrong. Or did they get an ID?
Unfortunately.
Driver's license or something.
It's the wallet that says bad motherfucker on it.
Oh my god.
Maybe wasn't that left one up. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Mr. Armstrong, is I'm going to go ahead and cut that off.
And if you're wondering why he keeps going back and forth, it's because he can't concentrate on the comedy that he's already bad at because he's so badly needs to know what everyone is chatting about in his chat. So he can't focus on this and actually try and make any kind of joke. Well, Lord forbid he misses two people saying hi to each other or making an inside joke because then he'll be like, what are you guys talking about? Hey, what are you guys talking about over there?
Yes, let me go. Let me go.
Be copacetic with us. We'll be good. Okay.
Cut first, escape later. You know, Jorrun, a host that wasn't drunk might try doing this into two different windows instead of two different tabs. But no!
Mr. Armstrong, we'll go ahead and turn the recorder on. So we'll have a record of this.
No!
Mr. Armstrong, I've turned the recorder on so that we'll have a record of our conversation here.
It was promised water.
What is your full name? Lorne Armstrong.
I'm not telling you about the land. No. Who's here? Roy, my man. Roy is here. The beautiful Rhoda. She only see me on cam. Shh. Roy is predicting.
If
Notice I waited to the last possible moment to reveal that juicy nugget.
How tall are you?
5'8", 5'6".
Weight. 175.
200.
Brown hair, color eyes.
Barely any hair. Oh.
I mean, if anyone saw those last videos, I got of Jorrun playing live, he would love to be 200 pounds. So I don't know why he's talking shit about why Jorrun is talking shit about Lorne. Jorrun is not looking so good. That gym rat who likes to eat cheese, I think stopped going to the gym and just kept eating the cheese.
Like Kayla's.
What's your home address?
Okay, I'm gonna fast forward this part because it's blanked out for a minute and a half or so. So let's fast forward a little bit.
They brought your car out back. The truck. What were you going in the truck? What were you driving?
A white truck.
Dodge 1500. What year is that? 99.
Are you impressed?
Dodge Ram. Yeah.
It's like I want to ram. Never mind, it's inappropriate. And it's pronounced truck.
Sleep well, Guru.
Hey, Maple. Thanks for coming.
Mr. Armstrong, before we ask you any questions, we're trying to talk to you here tonight. I need to advise you of a statement of your rights. Do you understand those? Has anybody read you your rights yet so far? All right. Before we ask you any questions, you should know your rights. You may remain silent. Anything that you
Never. You can't make me.
say may be used against you in court or in any other proceedings. You have the right to consult an attorney before you make any statement or answer any question. You may have an attorney with you during the question. You may request the court to appoint an attorney for you if you cannot afford to hire one.
I mean, Jorrun is just killing it now. Yeah, I died by myself. I like cheese too, but on Jorrun's OkCupid profile, which I mean is worth a stream all in itself because it's fucking hilarious. One of the things this man does not tolerate when it asks for like things he will not tolerate. One of them was bird watching. How do you have such a finite list of things that you are not willing to tolerate? That bird watching is one of them. Maybe he had a bad experience and got fucked up by a woodpecker. But no, he said on his profile, he's like, I think I'm becoming a gym rat. Good thing rats like cheese. And then he's using pictures from like 10 years ago. And when the Catfish wanted to meet up for lunch, he was like, I just want you to know I don't look as good as you. Those pictures are old. And he was like really worried and stuff about his body image. And the Catfish was like, you know what? It's fine. I want to work on it with you. And Jorrun still ghosted. He was still afraid. Well, also his dick doesn't work. So 2 things going against him.
You may stop the question at any time by refusing to answer any further questions or by requesting a consultation with your attorney. In other words,
Oh, you bet your sweet booty I'll be doing that. Give me a chance.
if you agree to talk to us here and I ask you something that you don't want to answer, you don't have to. But now's your opportunity to try to help yourself. You understand those rights that I explained to you? Yes.
I understand that I'm fucked. That's about it. What's everybody drinking? Is anyone drinking right now? I personally am a pina colada. Because I'm a fancy man. Gray on the bottom. 6 people, 2 likes. Nice. Is this table mahogany? I've been wondering all day. Mahogany?
Hey, LOL, I love lols. Can you email me about that? Because I won't remember right now. But I'll follow up with him. If you can email that to me, it's westmost@gmail.com. And then you can also send it to fuckyounuggies@gmail.com, but I don't own that email address. But if someone does have that address, they should also know. But that's awesome. Yeah, I'd like to pass that on. Exactly. Fuck bird watchers.
If you want to talk to us and try to get this mess straightened out as it can be tonight, having the above statement of my rights read and explained to me and fully understanding them, I hereby waive these rights at such and such time on the date. I do this freely and voluntarily without threat or promise. Would you like to talk to us and see what's going on here and try to get to the bottom of this? Am I going to go to jail tonight?
Is the mythos of Big Bubba real? Level with me.
So Cookie Whoopie Pie, I own Cricket Snapper and Cricket Snapper Movie, I believe.com. And that movie is public domain. Like I'm trying to imagine a way I can get a film, like just one show. I mean, in Portland, Oregon, people love shit like that. Let me get one showing. Let me get one midnight showing of Cricket Snapper and see if it doesn't get a fucking cult following. How would it not? Like the movie has everything. It has titties and butts and a pig nose and murder, intrigue, Jorrun smiling, putting the World War II gun in his mouth. Like the movie literally had. Did I mention titties?
Yes, sir. I won't lie to you. That's one thing I won't do.
Second question. Do tears melt your heart?
You will go to jail tonight.
You're in the French now.
That much courtesy that I don't lie to you, but I would expect the same courtesy in return. So you be truthful, not lie to me. Oh, I'm waiting to be there.
Courtesy, schmertesy. I'm all about saving my own skin. Oh.
Well, you have to judge to set your bond. Would you like to talk to us and try to get this thing?
By the time I get out of prison, Kayla will no longer be underage. How unsexy.
Straightened out as much as possible. I'd like to know why I was stupid to do that. Well,
If I admit that I'm stupid, will you let me go? Release me.
Oh my God.
Release me at once. That's a little something for everyone who saw my first video.
That's like Mac on that episode where they turned Old Lady House into a sitcom. He's like, that's a callback. That's a callback. Yes, we know you took stupid to do that. A classic Lorne line, and you shit all over it with a callback to release me. I could roll my R's because I'm a Latino with a round bubble butt.
I'd like to know why the cameras were there. I've never had anything on my records.
Oh, you are.
Funny story, Dad. I actually hit a house. Lol. Yeah, a house. It was big. I couldn't dodge it. I was drowned.
Well, as a gentleman explained to you out there at the house,
Does he even know what is he supposed to be translating? Because he's just saying things. There's no translations going on. He's just adding additional context to what Lorne is already saying. Like there is no comedy anywhere to be found. He took something that is already funny and is just ruining it. And that, like, to not find, he doesn't manage to land one joke. This is a 29-minute video, and I challenge you to find one place where he makes you laugh on purpose with a joke. You can't find it.
runs a series called To Catch a Predator.
And they caught you. Whoops, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to be translating for the other guy. I'm sorry.
Perfect.
NBC News, and this is a sting operation to catch people that chat on the internet with an underage female, solicit sex.
You know, Roy, that's something I appreciate about you. I like that you sing along. That's pretty cool. Yeah, please continue. Definitely continue. Enjoy yourself. It's a party, bitches. Clobber! Let's hope Clobber. Hey! What's up, Clobber? I'm just busy translating and jumping with you guys. Also, I'm drinking a little.
I don't know who sounded horny when Clobber showed up in their stream, Jesse or Jorrun. You guys let me know in the chat. Who was hornier when Clobber showed up? That sounded pretty horny.
Okay, I gotta get back to work.
And this is a sting operation to catch people that chat on the internet with an underage female and solicit sex.
I never even meant to do it. I never even meant to get caught.
Again, we're a little bit handicapped here unless you're willing to talk to us. We'll sit here
You're handicapped. I'm a fucking pedophile. Oh.
and talk with you as long as you want to once you understand your rights.
Take two. You're handicapped. I'm bald, and my eyes have a weird slant.
Oh my god.
We'll sit here and talk with you as long as you want to once you understand your rights.
I only talk to underage girls. Get away from me.
If you understand those and you want to talk to us, if you would just sign right there. Like I say, if I ask you something that you don't want to answer, you don't have to.
But I don't want to answer anything.
And the other thing was,
So guys, we're halfway through. I know you're wondering why is this taking so long. I want to paint a picture for you guys. In 2017, Jorrun's comedy troupe had a show. It was a night show. It was 7:30 p.m. And it was $11 to get in. And couples were encouraged. Now, if your partner, whoever your partner may be, said, "Hey, I've got date night tonight," and you're like, "Where are we going?" And they go, "You know what? Just wear something comfortable because you're going to be rolling on the floor with laughter." And then you're like, all right. And then your date picks you up and you guys go to this nondescript building and you find out that your partner is a funny head. Like they're a huge Funny Please fan. And it's $22 to get in, and you guys are gonna watch Funny Please and Jorrun comedy. It was a 2.5 hour show. And the whole time you're like, what is this? And your partner is just dying the whole time. Everything else you really like about your partner, but they are a huge Funny Please and specifically Jorrun comedy fan. Do you stay with that partner? That's what I want to know.
understand it. You said when you first arrived at the house that you have some condoms in your truck.
A variety pack? What? And it costs twice as much as a bracelet. Priorities. Lol.
Would you be willing to give us consent to go to your truck and look in that and recover the condoms? Do you have any other contraband in there, a weapon, anything else?
A $5 bracelet.
Would you give us a consent?
Let me just check in here. Scarlett! Oh, Scarlett, I was so worried you weren't going to show up. The thought of you not having you really filled me with one dread. I hope NBC didn't get paid for doing it. Me. $100,000 per episode? T. Davis, Grace Hansen missed it because I'm the victim. T. Davis, what up, D? Good to see you. Oh, 15 minutes so far. Here we go. Excuse me, I'm perfect.
To get those. How much is it gonna hurt me when I do that?
Am I fucked? Is there any way I can save my skin? Oh, I said that already.
Yeah, you can have one.
Okay, never mind. Outwitting you is a bad idea. Never entered into a...
You've been together 2 months. Like it's been nothing but bliss so far. Like as far as you're concerned, this person might be the person. You've seen no red flags, but the first red flag is they're like, "Hey, Funny Please is traveling to New York, so guess what? I got us tickets." And they booked a whole weekend trip surrounded around Funny Please and specifically Jorrun comedy. Is it a yes or no? Do you stay with it and say like no one's perfect, or or is that like no? That's a red flag. Too much of a red flag for me.
The battle awaits with an unarmed man. That's me. Oh. Scarlett just stopped by, but she's not a driver at night. Oh wait, it's daytime in Australia. This is really a dream, Lorne. You were supposed to call Emma. Call Emma! Guys, unfortunately, this one gets a little slow, a little boring in the middle. So you can make your own jokes. I'm going to have another.
You can make your own jokes!
Okay, here's a joke for this one, which, by the way, you should go watch. Ready?
Described as follows. It's a 1999 Dodge Ram 1500. White with a gray bottom.
Fun on the lull, Scar. Hey, Virgie. Always good to see you. Me too, Maple. The more miserable. His tears give me joy. Actually, it's a source of strength. If I were to lick his face, which would be disgusting, the tears would definitely fuel me. I
grant this consent to
turn to superhero.
The Kentucky Bureau of Investigation. My name is Ken Gillingham. I'm an agent with the Kentucky Bureau of Investigation. And to the Warren County Sheriff's Office.
Don't you like how comfortable Lorne looks? He always gets his one foot kicked up over his knee very confidently.
I'm pretty sure he stole that from Space Shaman.
He's confident in the recliner, too. He's being interrogated by Chris. Legs crossed comfy. Good posture.
Such other officers deem necessary to assist. I know they have a right to refuse consent. I voluntarily give up that right. I know that the agent does not have a search warrant.
Well, lecture me, why don't you?
You know, as much as I'd love to drag out the last 11 minutes of this, I feel like I can't, and I need to move on to the his ironic tribute, his apology to Lorne. Oh, you know what? No, fuck it. We're gonna do the roast. We're gonna do the roast, guys. I can't stand any more of that. I need to liven it up with the Celsius live read and a roast.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the host of the roast tonight, Mr. Jorrun Comedy. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, weren't all other comics great? Give it up for all the presenters. Oh, love you all. Thank you. Let me begin by saying, friends, Romans, Lornographers, lend me your ears. I come here tonight not to praise Armstrong, but to roast him. Lorne, you're looking a little confused. That was a quote.
I mean, I like that Jordan added the cheers when he came in. So there is a crowd there. In his world, there's a crowd there. The crowd cheers when he comes on, and then they never make another beep. It's just dead silence with every joke. So, like, what was he aware of how unfunny he was? And they only cheered when he came on. I like that.
William Shakespeare, I know for sure you've never heard of him before.
Boom, roasted.
It is my pleasure tonight to make fun of this man, and I use the word man as loosely as fucking possible. Why am I wearing shades? My blue eyes are my superpower. So good to be here tonight. Lorne, you are legendary for getting people's names wrong. Absolutely legendary. which is why we now have a member of the community known as Andy Burcat. Ridiculous. So I'm gonna help you out. My name is Jorrun. That's Jor rhymes with or and run, which is what you would do if any of us ever came down to bumfuck Maine to look for your ass. Absolutely, absolutely ridiculous. Ugh. Lorne, let me tell you a little bit about me. I'm better than you in every conceivable way. Does that sound conceited? Does that sound like I'm full of myself? You know, I feel like it would be wrong if I was talking about another man that way, but I'm not talking about a man. I'm talking about Lorne fucking Armstrong, which is why I'm trying to get all you guys to call him an ogre. Makes sense, doesn't it? Lorne, let me run down the list real quickly.
Like you hear the floorboards creaking. Every joke is just landing with a thud. He looks uncomfortable, but he put this up. He shared this with people, and then he went and heavily promoted it. He wanted me to watch this so bad. He reminded me 3 times, hey, don't forget my roast. Don't forget my roast. And I just knew, I fucking knew it was going to be so shitty. And I never got through. I never can get through the full thing because it's only 7 minutes, but it feels like half an hour. We're 2 minutes in.
I'm smarter than you. I'm better looking than you. I have bluer eyes than you. I'm funnier than you. I'm a better writer, singer, songwriter, guitarist, human being. I speak better than you. I'm not a virgin. And there was one other thing. What is it? Oh, I'm not a fucking pedophile. And I've never been to jail. It gets better and better. I'll get back to this loser in a moment. Let me just talk with the people in the crowd today. Clobbering time here. All right, my good buddy, Mr. Clobbering time is here. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Clobber, I understand that you want to keep your anonymity online. That's cool, man. That's cool. But you're here in person. Take that fucking paper bag off your head. TCAP Recipes, another good friend of mine. TCAP Recipes is here, along with his...
My favorite TCAP recipe. Well, there were 2 really good moments involving TCAP Recipes with Jorrun. One time he was like, TCAP Recipes, who is my best friend. TCAP, if you're here, feel free to confirm. Feel free to confirm if you feel the same way in the chat. Like, yo, you're a grown ass man. TCAP Recipes, who's my best friend. TCAP, if you're here, feel free to confirm in the chat. We are BFFs. And the other time he was talking about not having a role for Chef in one of his shitty skits, unless it was a role specifically for a chef. Like, he was typecasting that man. I don't have a role for him unless I add a chef. Like, he could be anything. He could be anything that your shitty script lets him be. Jorrun, you're writing the fucking thing. He could have been a Genie. Oh no, he couldn't have been a Genie. That would have fucked up the fantasy.
Beautiful little girl. Hi, Chef Tango. So adorable. You're a good girl. Yeah, I see you let you up the treadmill. Very nice. No shedding. No shedding on the floor though. I'm not talking about the cute little doggy. I'm talking about your hairy arms. Who else is here? Baked Salmon, my buddy Baked Salmon. He's a man, he's a fish. And yet I understand the term mermaid is offensive. Shin Squala, buongiorno, paisan, buongiorno. Oh, Shin is so Italian, so Italian. You know, Shin, Italians are supposed to be confident and manly. So what I'm saying is Vince Nicocho must really be a disappointment to your entire race. Man, that Vince Nicocho, man, what a jerk. The stuff he said to poor West Most. Damn.
Okay, now, I had never once spoken to this man. I had no idea who he was. So, what had happened was, and I figured out by the timeline, what had happened was he made that first video with about Clobber and other people from the Queen. He got 50 subscribers overnight. And so he started figuring if he name dropped a lot of people that they would share the video and be like, oh my God, yo, this is amazing. You guys got to see this young upstart. He's handsome. He's a better singer, songwriter. His eyes are bluer than Lorne's, guys. and that we would share the video. But I didn't like people don't just find your. That's not how it works. Just because you're name dropping people, so that's why he wanted me to watch this, and he kept saying, "I hit Vince twice hard for you," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And then he added a joke about Tiffany Lockhart in a second video, but that never got saved, unfortunately.
He said West's most ancestors must know a thing or two about being lynched. I heard that. I'm like, oh, this guy's a jerk. This guy's a genuine asshole. He said that about Wes, and this was my response. But then he said Wes needed a haircut, and I'm like, you do not say that kind of things. That pissed me off. Why? But it's because I'm bald. I think it might be, man. I think. Oh, Lorneo. Ember tells me that you hate guys who shave their head, huh? I make this look good. See, Lorne, the thing is, I look better bald than you will ever look, and have a funky dent in my head. Yeah, right there. See? Right here, right here. This is the part that hit the ground when Mama dropped me as a baby.
Where are the jokes? He's just talking about baby trauma and how he's a more handsome man than Lorne.
And now you know the rest of the story. Ember Infierno is here. Muy caliente. Ember. What kind of name is Ember? Amber. Ember. For a Mexican woman, though. Seriously. I mean, the Mexican woman I dated had a real Spanish name. Kathleen. Ember. Oh, Ember has it. Oh, man. She's beautiful. She's intelligent. She's talented. Got that.
Shut the fuck up. Everyone shut the fuck up. Because you guys are, again, not paying attention. This man is about to teach you how you turn a video into a sexual request of another community member. You guys think this wasn't just comedy for Jorrun. He was writing this down. He's like, how do I let Ember know I'm DTF without just being like, yo, girl, I am DTF and I am a fellow Latino. He's smoother than that. He's gonna slide it into his content, and so pay attention because it's very slick the way he does it. Just see if you can catch where he does it.
Sexy voice, got a good heart. Has helped Betty's so many ways. What I'm saying basically is that she's perfect for me. Racist. I think that was racist. I think that sounded kind of
the jump cut.
Racist, which means Lorne approves. Lorne, I'm not saying for certain that you're a racist, but the way you grabbed your wallet when Mr. Gigi walked by does make you an asshole. It really does. You know, Lorne, one thing that is so amazing about you is you said Emma was your best friend.
I mean, when you listen with headphones on, you hear the floorboard groaning like with every joke, and it makes it better. Just listen to it and listen to the floorboards. It's like that's the actual crowd, and everyone's just kind of like, and then you'll be like, okay, I get it now.
But whenever your soulmate Winnie would say the most racist things against her because she's Mexican, you'd be like, oh, you shouldn't say such things. Lol. Yeah. A woman says racist shit about your best friend and you laugh it off. But somebody calls you fat and you lose your fucking shit. You know, Lorne, what's so interesting about the Church of God is it's full of beautiful women. I mean that. The church has so many lovely ladies.
Mm-hmm.
And the beauty of it all is none of them would ever have sex with you in a million years.
Boom.
Lorne, let me be crystal fucking clear. Before any of them have sex with you, I will have a threesome. I will. Does that sound consistent? I don't care. I will have sex with 3 women at once before this.
3 women.
Wait, did I just say that the definition of a threesome?
Just look at his face. He looks like broke Lex Luthor. You cannot tell me this man does not look like bro. And I mean, he's got the AC. He looks like he's 4 feet tall. He looks really tiny. He got a little tiny suit, and he's gonna do a video, and he's gonna audition for America's Funniest People because he heard Dave Coulier needs a new co-host. And this is his A material. This is his tight 7 for the Chuckle Hut, and he's opening this weekend for a black dude who makes jokes about how white people are different than black people. And this is what Jordan's opening with. And you guys are laughing. You guys aren't laughing at his material. You're laughing at him. And I thought you guys were better than that.
Some is me having sex with 3 women. Today, boys and girls, we find out that Jorrun comedy can't count. Oh no! Thank you. That's my time. Good night. God bless you all. Bye.
Oh my God. And I mean, and then the other thing about Jordan is that his whole thing was he wanted a video to cross 1,000 views. And his first video to pass 1,000 views was the apology video when he apologized to the community for being himself. And that's just funny right there. But the other funny part is that his April Fool's apology that we're about to watch, people still get confused and leave comments like, how dare you joke about something like this after what you did? And like they think it's new, or they think it's his actual apology video. Because he seems way more sincere in this one than in the apology that I expertly crafted with him. I mean, like, I don't know. I think I did a really good job with it. And then I did a good job with it when Jesse did the exact same apology 2 years later. It's a good apology. Like, why not reuse it?
How's it going?
The camera work.
It's almost midnight here. I've been thinking a lot, and I've come to a conclusion.
Wait, I'm sorry, guys. You know what it is? I just need a little bit more of his brother. And I mean, like, look at that handsome face, right? Look at that handsome face. And you're probably saying, well, what would it look like if he had hair? And what would it sound like if he was singing one song on top of another song? Yo, I can answer both. I can answer both of those things. So I think I know what happened. I think Jorrun found a Genie. And at one time, that was his brother, by the way. That was Jorrun's brother. And I feel like at one time he was probably very, very talented. And Jorrun found a Genie. And he said to the Genie, he said, I want to be even more talented than my brother. And Genies, you tell a Genie something and they can flip that. They will flippity flop, which is a legal term in magic and in just regular life. They will flippity flop that shit on you. So instead of he's like, I want to be even more talented than my brother. They sapped all of his talent away because this is a very untalented man, but he has a lot of great shit. Like when he's the bank loan officer.
Okay, you have the 2 motor vehicles listed. I only have info of the property here. Old property. Yes, Mr. Keys. It is historic. Yes. It's the fucking hills, Mr. Parker. I wouldn't say that old, but it's almost a century. It's fucking old. I know the area. Some of those properties are worth good money, I have to say. Some ain't worth a damn for me to approve. I inspect houses that way. I don't play around. I get right in the fucking nitty-gritty, then let me tell you. When I inspect every freaking crevice. Nothing fucking gets by me. Let's get this all straight, Mr. Parker. You want a loan for that amount for this old property? Yes.
What is going on?
To let you all know how serious I'm about this, I'm not going to use I am going to use my real name. I'm not Jorrun for this video. I'm John Curry. Yeah, in case you're wondering, that's my name. But I've been thinking so much, and I have to leave the church. I'm abandoning my channel. By the end of this week, all my videos are going to be off. I'm going to leave this up for like 3 days just so all my friends, I don't want them to be like, what happened to them? So I want them to be able to see this video. I mean, if anyone wants to save my videos for posterity, I'd be flattered, but
Blue Boy?
I disavow everything I've said. I've thought a lot about what Lorne has had to say, and I realized that he really does have some very, very legitimate reasons why he did what he did.
So just remember, this is 3 months before Jorrun would have to apologize to the community for being a pervert and for using women to do content that he found very sexual that they didn't know, and also for the children thing. So he's doing this like it's a joke. He's apologizing, saying he understands why Lorne did the things he did, and then gets caught doing the things that he did and admitted to. So who knows what the guy didn't admit to? But then even wilder than that, even wilder than sending your shriveled penis with big pen drawn on it and sending it to someone, and that getting spread around the community, and your chat log is out there, and your genie fetish is out there. You would think after something like that happened, you would leave YouTube for a very long time, if not forever. This man was back 2 weeks later. Now, if there was a motivational poster for just an unnecessary, ungodly amount of self-confidence, this blurry face would be on it. And it would say perseverance, because even if they know you fuck genies, you still come back to cover Marvin Gaye.
This is tough, man. This was a big part of me. This is what I was doing. I was putting so much effort into making songs, videos, original content, and I had fun. I had a lot of fun. But the time has come. I thought about it. I'm like, I really listened to Lorne's arguments, and the reasons why he did what he did. And I was thinking about it. I'm like, I mean, let me run down my personal rationale. Okay. So what does he say? He says, well, the first thing one is he would say, is he was raised by his mom. For any of you out there, Australians, British, I know Lornographers all around the world, but single parent families are extremely rare here in America. Extremely rare. Almost everyone is raised by their biological mother and father. So that is, again, thing one. Thing two is he did $700 worth of work for one of his siblings. He asked for, in return, about $10 worth of food, maybe $20, with the rate of money.
Oh my God, just get on with it.
And he didn't get that. And then about a year later, he did some work also, coincidentally, came to exactly $700 for another sibling, asked for, again, about $10 worth of food and didn't get it. Now, we all process grief in a different way, and we all deal with disappointment in a different way. Some people might cry, some
AMD, when is the next Emily chapter coming out? Why are you here when that's not out? It seems to me like you have time to be here. Why aren't you releasing that? Everyone ask AMD the same question, please.
People might lash out angrily. With Lorne, the way he dealt with all that hurt and disappointment, it was to steal a large amount of money from people. People make a big deal about how he took the life savings of an elderly couple, which he did. He did. I won't pretend he didn't. But that was just how he dealt with that grief. We all grieve differently, right? We all deal with disappointment in a different way. I find that people tend to hyper focus on the fact that he stole from Betty and her husband, the late Eric, and forget that he also.
Who else thinks George is jealous because he only stole $80 from an old woman, and Lorne got $30,000? I mean, everything that Lorne did, Jorrun did on just a much smaller scale. Even the community that talked shit about him is smaller. Like Lorne is beating you. He beat you at everything, including being a creepy weirdo.
Stole tens of thousands of dollars from a professor. Never forget that. I never forget that. So yeah, that's why his head was messed up at the time, I believe is how he puts it. Not gonna
and not to pause again, but we are 4 minutes into this video. There are still 6 minutes to go. This concept is so paper thin, and it could have been a 90-second April Fool's video with a little ending on it, and that would have been it. But instead, this guy's gonna drone fuck it on, and he is going to find a way again to hit on the woman because he wants y'all to know, girl, his dick might not work, but his heart do.
Usually when someone says that they're on heavy drugs, I don't believe that was ever the case with Lorne. But yeah, so that's thing too. Yeah, so if you just look at his reasons, his hardcore solid reasons why he did the things he did, you know.
Guys, we're gonna watch when I sent the genie to his work after this.
If I was let down by my siblings, if I was a 1-year-old, 2-year-old child, let's say 1-year-old child, and I had a toy stolen away from me by another child who wanted to play with it, which I'm sure is something that has never happened in all of recorded history. It's a rare event. Children never act in such a way. But if I had that happen to me when I was little, would I grow up and decide to molest an underage girl? Of course.
I just want you to stop, Jorrun, before you go any further.
Of course not. That's fucking preposterous. But you understand why Lorne did some of the things he did, right? Right? Of course. So, I'm leaving. I'm abandoning my channel. I'm going to dedicate myself just to my original music. I have another channel in case you're interested. And it's hard, though.
What's up, Cat G?
Say goodbye. I made some real good friends. It's time to leave them too, because you know time is just going by, and realistically, these people, what do I have in common with them anymore? But guys like Clobbering Time, who was always so encouraging to me. His producer Rami, such a cool guy. TCAP Recipes been very supportive.
His AC is always coming on.
Shin's Koala. People are so good to me, very kind.
These all feel like names that are on a dartboard that he's just reading off. And this is before he found out about my penis, so I was not regularly mentioned. But for anyone who doesn't know, it was either the first or second conversation I ever had with this man. He asked me, what did he say? Do women must like you? Are they cute? Are you cute? Or do they want your BBC? Or something along those lines. And then when he got busted by with the catfish, he'd sent her the dick pics, and he said she got my dick pics, and he said my dick's, it's not impressive like yours. There was never any sharing of dick pics. I don't know what he was talking about, but he made it a point, and I had him. I was like, what? He said, well, it's not impressive like yours. It was small, and it was. I mean, like, how do you even respond to that?
I know I'm gonna forget names, so please just forgive me. That's me. I'm just gonna forget people's names. KD Kev, Cirrus himself, S-Hole. I know I'm forgetting people. They're so kind. And as far as the ladies,
Yeah,
ladies of the church,
that's it.
I'm going to be missing you. I flirted with so many of you.
Here we go. There we go. Come on. Bring it home.
Came on to some of you.
There we go.
To be honest, that's what it was.
He is a sexual being, y'all.
I hit on you pretty hard.
Yeah.
So many women. Scarlet Ebony, Danny G, Jess H. They're married women. Why would I even do that? The Great Babsby. Call me.
There we go. Mm-hmm.
Kelp Pill, sexy voice Kelp Pill. Newer people like Danny G. She's cool. I'm gonna forget names, and I hate that. I don't want to feel left out. Let me take a sip of water here. Of course, Tiffany Lockhart, which I believe she has a restraining order against me now. I can't blame you, Tiff. I can't. Ember and Fearno.
I mean, that joke probably aged the worst because, again, 3 months later, we find out that he has this Genie fetish, and he had Tiffany do this Genie content for him, and he said he deleted it, and he didn't delete it, and it became a whole thing. Like, those calls are the most famous Jorrun content there is, because you get to see Jorrun just getting caught and floundering so bad. We'll listen to the apology too before I close out, because we gotta hear the original apology.
All the things I said about her. Oh my God. All the extremely flattering things I said about her. I want to meet her. Beautiful and so talented. All the times I called her talented, smart, funny, hot. I take it all back. I mean, it's still true, but I take it all back.
Oh, smooth.
So, what else can I tell you? So many other Road is too Tootsie. How did I almost forget her, right?
I mean, a 10-minute sketch, in like the last minute, he's just been naming people. Just people. I'm just gonna name people. Now he's talking about women that he wants to bang. That's what this video has become.
Again, I forget. I apologize for any women I've forgotten.
Oh my God, they're all collectively sighing in relief.
Betty. Betty's still awesome. I'm not gonna pretend she isn't. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and pretend she's not. But yeah. I'm just on a different path, man, and I think it's wrong. You guys making fun of this guy. This guy is a victim. This guy is nothing. This guy is nothing. He has been spit upon by life itself. Everything. And I will not condone anybody making fun of him. I'm not going to say you guys are bad people for what you do, but I wash my hands. I'm gone. I'm gone. Lorne Armstrong, Lorne, I'm sorry. If the Cornville Mafia is watching this, I'm sorry. All the videos are going down. Lorne never made...
When I was trolling Jorrun with 100 different sock accounts, he thought the Cornville Mafia found him. Jorrun thought the Cornville Mafia was a real thing, and that anytime he had a thumbs down on a video, anytime there was a negative comment, it was the Cornville Mafia. Because what is the other explanation? It's not funny? You don't think there's still a minute left. You don't think this is hilarious? Cornville Mafia, fuck off with that.
Meant to do it. His head was messed up at the time. I think that says it all.
I was raised by the church.
It's so dark in here. I can barely see. Hold on. I'm sorry, it's so dark. Where's my freaking light?
This is going great.
How do I make this thing work?
You weren't even live. Just do another take.
Okay, so the light is there.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Damn bright.
Look at his head. It looks like a bullet.
And what we have here is...
It's so blurry. There's a lot of things that are great about this. First of all, his head looks like a bullet. Fuck you if you don't think it does. Second, His screen is so blurry. It's so blurry. And then the writing is backwards. And he said in the beginning that his name was John Curry. Because the whole joke is supposed to be you rearrange the letters and it's John Curry mode for Jorrun comedy. But he says John Curry in the beginning. So he's about to tell the punchline to a joke that he never told. But he enjoys it. And he went with it. And he put this shit out. He was not live. He could have done another take where he didn't fuck the whole thing up.
John Curry mode equals
Jorrun. It's upside down. It's upside down and backwards. And it's like written by like a serial killer. Do you see that scrawl? Do you see that fucking painful? That is the scrawl of a man who is dying inside. That's the shit you see drawn on the walls of an abandoned asylum from the 1920s. I want you just watch this video and look at how this man is showing you something upside down and backwards. It was like, yes, my video is done. Look at these fucking letters.
Curry mode equals Jorrun comedy.
April Fools.
Ladies and gentlemen, please.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm sorry. So let's listen to his actual apology. But before we do that, there is something else that I want. Oh, I told you guys I was gonna. Let's watch when the genie. So Jorrun has a genie fetish, and not to kink shame or anything, but when you use that fetish to abuse people within a community, and you make it a part of all your content, and you're tricking people into making sexual content for you, then you deserve to be made fun of for that. And genies really have ruined his entire life. Every catfish, he very quickly wants to turn them into a genie, which is weird as it is. But a Stephanie, which was me, I was catfishing him for a while, and he ghosted her like he ghosts all of his catfish when it's like time to meet. One actually flew out from another country, and he ghosted her while she was on her way out. And so Stephanie was upset, so she sent a genie to Jorrun's work to read a poem, and I had a camera person there to record it. And the best part is the entire time, Jorrun knew that I paid for this person's massage because the front desk fucked it up and they mentioned my name. So Jorrun knew that he was massaging this person's body and back, and that I had something to do with that person being there. This person left. Jorrun probably sighed a breath of relief that was over. And then 30 seconds later, Genie comes walking in, and the person he just massaged is behind them with the camera. So now that I've set the scene.
Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god.
My mistress Stephanie has sent me here today to bring you a message because she thinks she might have some okay cute definitions that you and I might be able to fulfill. She asked me to serenade you with her religious songs.
This is great.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the host of the roast tonight, Mr. Jorrun.
What Stephanie will not give up.
Hey, nice meeting you.
She also has a message for you. Cozy soft for just a minute.
Watson, can I tell this person to leave? This is very strange.
Is this a message for you?
According to this person?
According to yes, sent by Stephanie for you. Stephanie who? I knew when we met on OkCupid, I could be your genie girl, so stop being stupid. You will be my king, my master, my champ, and I'll let you read the last part yourself.
Wow, okay.
So Stephanie has sent me here for you today, so I will leave with you with...
I knew when we met on OkCupid, I could be your genie girl, so stop being stupid. You will be my king, my master and champ, so rub on my shoulders, and stop rubbing your lamp. Fuck you, Clobber.
I don't remember if the fuck you clobber was actually in the poem itself. But Jorrun was not very happy about the genie at his work. And I think that was I thought it was hilarious. But Stephanie was upset. He ghosted these women, and he had her buy a genie outfit. So now she's just stuck with the Genie outfit. She's supposed to find some other dude who wants to bang a Genie as bad as Jorrun. I got news for you. They don't exist because there is a perverted Genie comic online. And when I say Genie comic, these are hand-drawn genies. And Jorrun is there making horny comments. He's making horny comments about hand-drawn genies. But Jorrun, don't let me do all the introductions, Jorrun. Why don't you tell them who the fuck you are?
Yo,
Do it,
yo,
Jorrun. Go.
Jorrun Comedy. First name Jorrun, second name Comedy.
Yeah.
No, not really. Here we go. My name is Jorrun, and I'm here to say I like rapping in a major way. Now, I'm a nice guy, and I'm not a rap bastard. This flow is too slow, so now I'll go faster. The last of me just passed, I'm falling chasm. Women take me every time they're a guest. I make funny songs, make silly sketches. Hit the like button or you'll get stitches. Make fun of Lorne, make fun of Lorne. My jokes get you off much better than porn. Like someone surviving, like my vibe, hit that bell. It's welcome, no shit, so. Oh! Oh! That was too fast. Oh, oh God. Oh! I see angels.
What do you even say about that? Oh, I missed it. There's such a good freeze you can get here at the end. I'm sorry to do this, but come on. There it is. I mean, look at the fucking did it again. But that face is amazing. What a handsome man. So now let's listen to his actual apology, and then I think we're done. And maybe I'll play one more video from his brother because I think his brother is a supremely talented man and underappreciated. And then we're done for the night. But it was nice to do some Jorrun content. I'm gonna do some of the new Lorne stuff too, but I'm gonna be doing some more Jorrun content here. And George Glass asks, "Is Jesse still a thing?" Yes, but there's a little asterisk by that. So now this is Jorrun's actual apology from July 5th or 6th. I can't remember. It's on there. Whatever.
Hey everybody. This is the rare serious video from me. I'm going to read what I wrote because that's the best way for me to organize my thoughts and really say what I mean. Please bear with me. I apologize to all the people in the TCAP community and especially the women. I have behaved inappropriately with so many women in the community. I can't even remember them all. I apologize to all women on the internet over the years that propositioned. The sketches I did with Kelp Pill and Tiffany Lockhart were way too sexual, with me having them say very sexual things. I've taken those videos down. I apologize to Molly. I went to her video and commented on how her breasts were bouncing. I apologize to the great Babsby for the times I made her uncomfortable, trying to get face pics from her. I've been way too sexual on the live streams with people I call my friends, like
Alpha Male Derek, Blue Boy had a video on his channel at one point that was all the lyrics because he got all the lyrics down for that song. He has some really good Jorrun content. I hope he puts it back up at some point because it was good shit.
Lotus Chew Tootsie, Erido, and Scarlet Ebony. I apologize to anyone in my streams or anyone else's streams that I made feel dirty, objectified, or in any other way uncomfortable. I apologize for any comments I left on videos where I was overly sexual. I apologize to anyone I may have left out, and I know that your pain is no less than anyone else I have mentioned. I haven't done this just on YouTube either. I've done it on Instagram, putting some very suggestive comments on pictures of women I found attractive. For most of my life, I've had a fetish for genies, harem girls, and belly dancers. If I saw a pic of a woman that was dressed that way, I'd fetishize them. I'd say very sexual things to them. 100% propositioning them. Some women told me off, and others suffered in silence. That's unacceptable. I do the same thing on DeviantArt.
I like how all of the inflection, every bit of it was practiced with me in those apology calls. Like there's zero variation in between how he's reading it now and how the fake when he was reading it in our rehearsals. Just say it's not your dick. Prove that's my dick.
Sexualizing left and right. So many times I can't even count. For years. What's even worse than that? I've hit the like button on pics of little girls, children wearing the same types of outfits that turn me on the most. The person who is a
Yeah, so he was liking the pictures of little girls dressed as genies while he was playing with himself, and so over the course of the next 48 hours, he would admit to other things like the fact that okay, so not only did he just look at underage females online, he was interacting with them as well, having conversations with high school girls. What did he say? 15, and it's possible that they were 15 and below. So he admitted to a lot of things, and then he told me, he swore to me that he never had communications with any high school girls. Then he went and did that interview with Mini Syllables and admitted to talking to high school girls like 20 minutes later. Like crazy. So like if that was the stuff that this dude was admitting to, what is he still hiding other than the cricket snapper? Like and again, this man talked about every boring aspect of his life, but the two areas that seemed to be off limits were his relative that was a whaler and the movie Cricket Snapper. Because what more interesting thing has he done than that and never brought it up to anyone?
alerting people to my predatory behavior first in a video and then through emails was not a troll, but someone trying to blow the whistle on me, which was the right thing to do, and it should be applauded.
Do it.
Sorry, sip of water. When the video exposing me was released, I completely blew it off in a cavalier fashion, blocking it and getting it taken down, even getting my friends to help me do that. I was so much more concerned with my reputation than doing the right thing. I privated my more sexual videos when I should have deleted them right away. I thought everything would blow over and I could put said videos right back up. Avoiding humiliation was much more important to me than acknowledging what I had done like a real adult would. When I saw the Google Drive and saw in black and white just how creepy and selfish and perverted I have become over the years, everything compiled and in front of my face, I couldn't pretend how I acted was right anymore. No more bullshit excuses that I'd always told myself. Those walls came down. I knew I was an asshole. There was no way to deny anything. I fucking hate what I've done and the person I've become. It's repulsive. My own actions now make my skin crawl. I was raised in a Christian family where I was taught to respect women. I was taught to protect, not predate, children. I left the church years ago, and I must have left the lessons of respect behind. What a stupid thing to do. Anyone can say they changed and aren't going to do wrong anymore, but my best thinking, realistically, got me here. So that I can really change my actions and thinking, I'm going to start seeing a mental health specialist. These issues I have need to be resolved so I don't hurt anyone else. Thank you all for listening to me.
I mean, this man said he was going to go to counseling. He was not going to hurt anyone else. And I'm not even exaggerating. It was like 17 days later, he was back on YouTube with a new channel. And he was talking, and he was like flirting with all the women again. And he was being his Jorrun self. And I know I said we were going to close it out, guys, but I actually want to hear, do you guys want to hear a little steer music? I mean, I appreciate everyone for coming out. Thank you so much. And anyone for watching on replay, thank you. But I'm going to play a little steer music to close out, because after making fun of Jorrun, after making fun of Lorne and trying to make his whole thing about making fun of Lorne and Lorne being this cringe, untalented person, Jorrun comes right back to YouTube. He's got a new YouTube channel, and he's making cringe music because the world needs this talent. And I mean, Jorrun had bought a book. It was like making it in the music industry after 40. And that's just like the kind of shit you would see on that's not real life. Like, people don't buy books like that. Jorrun, people don't buy books like that. You buy books like that. And that makes you a special person. But before we get to that, guys, let's watch this scene called My Money Bitch. and this is by. Oh no, let's watch My Money Bitch 2. Let's watch My Money Bitch 2 because that has a lot more action in it. So, guys, I hope you're ready.
You got it or what? I've about had enough of this shit from you.
I told you I just need one more week. Just
Got
one more
any
week.
excuses, man. I'm about fed up with it.
One more week.
One more week.
What's wrong with 1 week?
One more week is one more week.
Come on, man.
Look.
Hey, come on, man.
Look, I've about had enough of this shit.
Please.
Yeah, you better come up with it.
3 days.
Business.
3 days.
3 days. 3 days ain't enough. 3 days ain't enough. Yeah. Listen, I've had enough. You understand?
Do you know about it?
Learn the hard way, motherfucker.
Don't play around like that.
I want more money. I want more money.
I couldn't get the money.
You couldn't?
Yeah. Well,
What now?
You said it in the hand.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
How can you get your gun?
You don't want to find out. So that's your
Why?
story. That's your story again. The
Going hunting?
Tony didn't give it
Are
to
you
you.
going hunting?
Is that what Tony told you?
Tony?
I think he gave you the money and you're just fucking it over again. You don't want the money. That's what Tony told me. I spoke to Tony. Take a few steps back, brother. I'm about to had it with you.
Come on.
Tony gave you the fucking money and you don't listen.
man.
I'm gonna give you another minute to come up with a better story than that. Because Tony told me he gave you the money. That's his word, and I believe him over you. You just don't want to pay me. So that's the way I see it. Take a step back now. Take a step back.
Hey, come on.
Now, I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to come up with that money that fucking Tony gave you.
Look, Ken, I don't have the money.
You're down to 5 seconds. You're down to 5. We're at 4.
Look,
3.
nothing. I don't have nothing.
Man.
You didn't get the money again. And I'm tired of it.
I need more time to come up with it. My friends just didn't come through for me, so I can't come through for you right now.
Yeah. I didn't like that. You know, I'm getting that. I'm kind of impatient and all that. I got my rifle here.
Come on, put that stuff down now.
I'm just tired. I'm impatient. I'm tired of your delays, your excuses.
Come through. I just need a little bit more time.
I'm
That's
really
all.
tired of it.
A little bit more time. A little bit more patience. I've never fucked you over before. I'll have it this time. I promise.
What?
Oh my god. Wow. that was really no, that's actually the action-packed sequel to a very slow plotting first piece. The first piece is more of a psychological thriller. And it's called Where's My Money Bitch Part 1. Not real creative with the naming, but it is what it is. So again, I said he came back to YouTube and he was Jorrun being Jorrun. I love this video because in the beginning he argues there's 4 Jorruns and they're arguing with each other about who the best woman in this little singing community is.
Melina Diaz is the best. You're crazy. Jazzy D is the best. No.
I'm sorry. I need to go back.
Melina Diaz is the best. You're crazy. Jazzy D is the best. No. Super Rona Amira sing.
And I don't know if you can see it real clearly, but the voices aren't synced up because nothing is ever synced correctly on his videos, so they're not even properly synced, which makes it even better.
And Play is the best. No. Aquarian is the best, and I can't pronounce her last name.
I get to the gray sky blue. I can make it rain whenever I wanted to. Oh, I can build a castle from a single grain of sand. I can make a ship sail on dry land. But my life is incomplete, I'm so blue. Yes, I can't get next to you, baby. No matter what I can't get next to you. Just can't get next to you, baby. Can't get next to you. I can fly like a bird in the sky. I can buy anything that money can buy. Oh, I can turn a river into a raging fire. I can live forever if I so desire.
If I made singing videos on YouTube, this is what it would sound like. And this is why I don't make singing videos on YouTube. Like, how do you make this and put this together and go like, oh my God, you know what would be even, I'm gonna put 4 of me on screen. This is gonna be great. And the man has so few outfits that the only variation between these two up top is some sunglasses.
You, baby, can't get next to you. Wow. Chicka boom, chicka boom. Chicka boom, boom, boom. I can't turn back the hands of time. You better believe I can. I can make the season change just.
Okay, so he's in his scrubs from work. He's got the calendar pinned to the wall with the thumbtack. That's decoration, and it's functional because it tells him what day he's touching himself. He's got the mirror on the floor that sometimes gets put into the kitchen. He's got why did he add this part in? I don't understand why he added this part in of him doing this little like it's because it's probably the cringiest part of this whole thing. That and he looks like a perverted Muppet. Like if you're making a perverted Muppet show, this would be one of your puppets, and he would be like, I don't know, like little Dink Dan. But just look at that face. That looks like a very sexually frustrated Muppet. That would be his thing.
Back the hands of time. You better believe I can. I can make the season change just by wearing my. Oh, I can change anything from old to new. Thing I want to do the most, I'm unable to do. Unhappy am I with all the powers I possess. 'Cause girl, you're the key to my happiness. And
This is not how singing sounds. You know enough to know that this is not how singing. Look, this dude, he has his hand over his heart like he's looking up in appreciation of his own fucking singing. The only one he's got his hand over his heart like, sing it, brother. Oh my God, holy shit. And then this dude's looking down at this dude like, yeah, I feel it too. I feel it too, friend. This is bad.
Can't get next to you, girl, you're blowing my mind, 'cause I can't get next to you. Can't you see these tears I'm crying? I can't get next to you, girl, it's you that I need. Gotta get next to you. Can't you see these tears I'm crying? I can't get next to you. I can't get next to you. I can't.
And he's pointing at his eyes. Like, it cannot be more on the fucking nose. He's pointing at his eyes, but it's the one wearing sunglasses.
Get next to you.
Whoa. Look, one Jorrun ate the other 3 Jorruns. That was a bully. That was a bully comment. That was a bully comment. So let's go to the next song, which is The Bells, which is another one of my favorites, and it's another 4 Jorruns of the apocalypse, and the Portugal soccer kit mate. But you'll see how the shirt looks here. Now he still has he still has the jeans because he's convinced he's gonna grow into them. But the shirt it's not looking so good. Like Jorrun doesn't look like he's about to run out on any football pitch and step in for Team Portugal when they need him. This is the second video in a row that this fucker did this hand heart up in this top corner. Who is this for? Who does that? What 50-year-old man is starting a song on YouTube and doing the fucking hand heart. I want you guys to see that because I'm gonna. All right, ready? Jorrun, show us hand hearts. You bitch.
Hear the bells singing. I'll never hear the bells. I'll never hear the bells if you leave me. I'll never, whoa, hear the bells. Do you hear what I hear? When your lips are kissing mine. Do you hear the bells homing? Do you hear them ringing when I'm kissing you, baby? What do I have to do to make you feel the tingling too? Can't you hear the bells homing? Say it's just as cute to you as it is to me. I hear the bells, oh, I hear the bells, oh, ringing in my ears. Oh, say, do you love, do you love, do you love, do you love you like I love you, like I love you, oh, baby. True love and joy and faith and all my strength I give to you, darling. My love is yours exclusively to enjoy any way you want to. But there's one thing I want you to remember. If you ever leave me, I believe I go insane. Darling, I never hear the bells again.
I mean, you can't look at any of these four Jorruns without thinking local man arrested in City Park and just fill out the rest of the headline for yourself. And you wouldn't be surprised. None of these pictures accompany that headline would make you go, really? This guy? This guy was captured in this guy? Really? This guy? You're telling me this guy here is a weirdo? This guy, the Portugal kid, is a weirdo? Really?
No, baby, don't leave me. Don't leave me, baby. No, baby. Don't leave me. Don't leave me, baby. Comment, subscribe, share.
Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the notification bell so you never ever miss a video. See you next time.
Look how pained all these faces look. They look like Halloween masks, all of them. He looks like stock photos for like a Halloween site. You can't tell me he doesn't. Look at his face. This is not a real man's face.
Hunger Strike, Temple of the Dog. Rock on.
I don't mind stealing bread from the mouths of decadence.
All right, I recovered. So we're gonna play one original. We're gonna play one original after. Oh, Jorrun, don't. Why are you making all the ladies Don't get all the ladies all tinkly. We were not even closing out yet. We're gonna close with one original from Mr. John Curry Mode. What do you guys want that to be? All I want to do is love you. Don't run from my love. And just a reminder, guys, I do own steermusic.com. So there will be a website. There will be something. There will be news on the Steer Music front. And I'm going to find the right people and try and make this cricket snapper. I want one screening. Like, that would just be amazing. To screen the movie made by the Church of Satan starring John Curry Mode.
But I can't feed all the powerless when my cup's already overfilled. Yeah. But it's on the table, the fire is cooking. And they're farming babies, the slaves are working. Blood is on the table, the mouths are choking. I'm going hungry. Yeah, I don't mind stealing bread from the mouths of decadence. Oh. I can't feed on the powerless when my cup's already overfilled. Oh. But it's on the table, the fire is cooking. And they're farming babies, the slaves are working. And it's on the table, the mouths are choking. I'm going hungry, yeah. I'm going hungry, yeah. I'm going hungry, yeah. I'm going hungry, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh. Boom, boom. Yo, don't even try and play that again. It couldn't have been played better. Wow, that this man was made to play guitar.
I'm going hungry, yeah. I'm going hungry, yeah. I don't mind stealing bread. I'm going hungry. I'm going hungry. I'm going hungry. I'm going hungry. Thank you.
He spent a considerable amount of time, effort, and energy making this and putting it up for us. And this will never go away. This will always be here for us.
Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Yo, this smug one in the bottom left. I don't know why I fucking hate this face. Look at the face in the bottom left and remember that this is 2 weeks after this fucking dude came back to YouTube after getting called out for all this shit he did. And then I'm gonna play it back and then look at that smug fucking face and tell me that you don't want to just smack him with the sandal like I'm sorry, a flip flop like Lorne in his prison burn book.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ready? Here he comes. Look at that bitch. Look at him. So he told Stephanie he was supposed to jump out of the chair when the ring the bell thing came in, and he was supposed to be scared, but he didn't sync it up right. So he leaves the chair before that even happens. But even if it did, well, how do you put this together? Where do you come up with this, and why do you think it's funny? And why is there a hole in the wall? This is move the chair over so that you cover up the rat hole in your wall. You 50-year-old man. Oh, fucking pure magic. I know I promised you guys that we were going to be done, but no, that is not Jorrun. I want the originals. I want a few originals. So let's play some originals. I'm gonna do Soul Revolution first, then we're gonna close with one from My Love. But Soul Revolution is one of his. Well, I mean, it was 7 months old. He wrote a bunch of songs, but he's gonna tell us all about it, and he looks amazing. I don't want to hear any bully comments, guys. He looks great.
Hey, everybody.
You're looking good, Jorrun.
Is that coming out?
Walking around trying to find a man to steal.
If I could just have a Okay, in the month of February, I wrote 14 songs in 28 days.
I mean, it sounds like an SNL sketch. I wrote 14 songs in 28 days. I'm proud of you. Thank you. His mentor, Don, is about to give him a shout out. And Jorrun always says his dad was not very supportive. His dad wasn't really there. So I believe that Don fulfills that role for him. And even when Jorrun is called out for wanting to do things to children and fuck genies, Don is like, you know what? You're still good enough for me. Come play guitar poorly at the church at open mic night. Wear the tightest shirt you have.
Yes. Thank you. And I'm going to be debuting 3 of them here tonight. Again, these have never been performed before. Still trying to memorize them, so please bear with me. This song is called Soul Revolution. Let's try it again.
No, that was perfect.
Soul Revolution. It's the Soul Revolution. Soul Revolution. Now that I won't go back. All that I do is good at dancing. Breathe in the air, open my eyes. A mountain's burning, I start to climb. Soul Revolution. It's the Soul's Revolution. Soul Revolution. Soul Revolution. Used to be, I could not speak my mind. Back down on my tongue, time after time. Now when I speak, it's as so raw.
There you go.
My spirit soars, soul revolution. It's my soul's revolution. Soul revolution. My soul's revolution. You can be free. You can be free. You can be free. You can be free. How? Rise now. Your life is precious.
Doesn't he kind of sound like he's singing to himself though? Like he's afraid to really let it go for those wows and stuff that he wrote in there. Like he's holding back. Definitely not his stomach, because his guitar is like a good 1.5 feet from his body. But I'm saying like he's holding back on the performance, and I think it shows in his Soul Revolution. This should have been an iconic song. He wrote it during Black History Month, probably about the Black spirit. He would know it as a Latino. He would know the perspective of a POC. So that's what he's doing. And I feel like he's just holding back. Kanye wouldn't hold back.
Rise up now, it's not infinite. Lift up your hand, can you see those stars of the same substance?
It's what you are.
So revolution, it's the soul revolution. So revolution. Comment, subscribe.
Oh my God. If you guys want to know why Queen is hold on. Sorry guys, I'm a little sick, but if you guys want to know why Queen of Spades is so mad at Jorrun Comedy, it's because of the rap that Jorrun Comedy, yes, Jorrun Comedy released a rap completely out of the blue, completely uncalled for, calling out the Queen of Spades because someone, Jorrun, wanted Queen of Spades to release a diss track about Jorrun, a simple locale to locale battle, but instead Queen of Spades is mad at me for some reason. And I want to know, what did I do? What did I do? But let's just listen to this before we listen to Don't Run for My Love to close things out.
I am going to say this one time. It is none of your fucking business who I dated before that, what my mental health diagnosis was before that.
So imagine you have no idea who Jorrun is. You've never heard of him. And all of a sudden one day you're being tagged. You're being tagged on this video. And you're being called out by someone named Jorrun Comedy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't do it, Jorrun. Leave her alone. She's a nice girl.
It's still music.
She's a pathological liar. No string, no she desire, but that asshole need a dryer. Throw them pics up in the fire. She thinking she right when she know that she wrong. No wonder her man's gone. Bitch crazy Looney Tune. Her mind be stuck in the clouds, then off to the moon from early morning noon. She be trying to practice a rap, but need to be shut in that trap. All that cringe shit's uncivilized. Hoe need to be sterilized.
Care if all of you don't get along, because you're all in this together attacking me, so you can all get along on one fucking live stream to take me out, since you all claim I've been the problem with this for the last several years.
Oh, we say she a victim, but she don't have a vision. Her lies are tangled division. That's why nobody gon' listen. A lost Canadian, that bitch look like an alien. Don't worry though, I got a package. Behind these blue eyes a savage. Whipping the mac and cheese, and now for mail up on the scene. Genies in gold shoes. Every time I step, it's them ones and twos. So here's some advice. Next time you better think twice before your lies get tangled and your mind gets more scrambled. Yeah, I ain't trying to throw no shade, but fuck that Queen of Spades.
You piece of shit. You not only shit on my dreams and my friends' dreams, but you've hurt people, and you're not even sorry.
She didn't like that for some reason, which I thought was very uncool. But she was not a fan. She was not a fan of any of that. That's a dryer. That's not very nice. And she listened to that. she listened to that and she listened to the other Jorrun stuff, and she still believes that is the same person. That is the same person who made those other songs. So I'm still holding out. I'm still fingers crossed that we get a diss track. I mean, she writes a bunch of songs about RSN, but she wanted the dick, so it's different. All right, so now we are gonna watch "Run for My Love," and we're gonna close this out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. It was nice to do a long Jorrun stream after my July got ruined. So, don't run from my love.
Hey, this is called Run From My Love. It's a song I wrote years ago. I really hope you enjoy it.
Oh my God.
Sweetheart, come here. Come sit by me. I have something been wanting to tell you for oh so long a time. Shh, don't talk, just listen. This won't take long at all. You've been afraid of falling in love ever since you were small. Like you knew a broken heart was the worst pain of all. The love that you deny yourself from all, that you won't try yourself. Is it really?
This is also very out of sync. Like, I never noticed that face though. Oh my God. It's also in 360p. That's what he did it in. But it's very out of sync. It's so distracting.
Even when you're always afraid.
Well, is it, babe?
Don't run from my love. No, don't you dare. Ooh. Feel it in the breeze blow through your hair. It's in the rain that falls, that bathes the earth with tears. Let it wash you clean and wipe away your fears. I'll be your shoulder. I am your own. Ooh. So many nights we've shared and talked. I remember each and every one of them. I make you laugh, I make you smile. Stand by you through every trial. I'm the one who believes your heart can be saved. I really mean it, baby. Don't run from my love, stay by my side. Need you more than ever, so don't you hide. Don't run from my love.
What are you so scared of, angel?
Nothing in this world that we can't fight. Don't run from my love, please be my wife.
I'm still on the waiting lists for this apartment building because it's super cheap rent. And I would love to be upstairs and just hear this. Just hear this man practicing this. Like, he practiced this, and he has people that live around him, and they just hear this shit all day. And he's recording, he's stomping around because he's like dance playing at the same time. And they get to hear that all the time, like for free entertainment from this guy.
Will you marry me? I wanna share my world forever. I wanna share my world.
No. Say will you marry me?
For my love, please be my wife. Will you marry me?
Oh, Lorne needs to play this like when he gets down on one knee to propose to Casey. That's romantic. Will you marry me?
I wanna share my world forever in my life. I wanna run from your love. I swear to the heavens above, baby. Be with me until the end of time. Don't run from my love. Don't run from my love. Yeah. Don't run from my love. Don't run from my love. I love you. Thank you.
Now, this is one of the only videos, if there ever is Jorrun trivia again, this is one of the only Jorrun videos that does not have an outro. And I think because I think this song meant so much to him at one point, like he wrote that for one very specific person that he didn't want to tack on the like seriously, that's one of the only ones that doesn't have it, and I think that's why. I think that might be why. So, we're gonna end on a high note. We're gonna end on a high note with "All I Want to Do Is Love You." Now, a little backstory behind this one: this was a poem that a friend of his had written about a spouse or ex-partner or something, and Jorrun took it and said, "Hey, I'm gonna turn that into a song." So just imagine writing some poetry about something very personal to you, the end of a relationship or someone just not being able to return the love that you have for them, and then Jorrun turns it into this. And then in his video, he makes sure to include all his bills on the back so that you can find him on OkCupid, like it's a fucking like we're playing a video game and I just found a clue and I get to add it to my inventory. Come on, Jorrun.
All I want to do is love you. All I want to do is hold you in my arms. All I want to do is be there for you. All I want to do is want you. But you won't let me in when I try to be your friend.
I mean, the only thing worse than one singing Jorrun is multiples. Why would he do this? Why would he layer himself over singing the exact same thing in a creepier voice? This is awful. This is so bad. I'll be so mad if this is what because you have to pretend you like it. She had to pretend she liked what he did with her poem, and I'm sure she was fucking horrified.
You don't open up to me, even when I try to be there for you. All I want to do is love you. All I want to do is hold you in my arms. All I want to do is be there for you. All I want to do is want you. Once upon a time, you would tell me.
So the parts where the screen is black, he was probably supposed to have video of him singing like lead, because he has his two of himself like overlapping each other as this background chorus, and I think he was probably supposed to put himself singing lead there, and he just didn't do it. He forgot, and he was like, "Oh, this looks great."
I was yours once upon a time. You loved me till you couldn't anymore. Once upon a time. You'd shower me with affection. Time again. Mass build up of frustration. No more kisses, no romance, no more slow dance. Tell me, how did I ever love this child? All I want to do is love you.
I'm not gonna lie, this song is regularly sang. Like, me and my son sing this shit all the time. And they did a walkout at my kid's school, and someone had the megaphone, and they were trying to rally people together, trying to get people fired up. And he said he wanted to grab it and start singing the song. He said, what would have whipped him up into a frenzy more than all I want to? And I couldn't agree more. Like, what a smart fucking kid.
All I want to do is hold you in my arms. All I want to do is be there for you. All I want to do is want you.
All I get is heartache and heartbreak. Anything you want, you need. But you got to know too.
Time is wasted. I must be wasting my time. I would give you my last dime. I'd settle for a late night call, but you won't call me at all. How can this be? Tell me, where did we go wrong?
But then, like, why is he wearing the robe? Why is he wearing the red bathrobe for this? I don't understand. Like, is he a flasher? Is he a peeper, a flasher, or a peep flasher? Like, is that a thing? Because this dude, like, he put pictures of himself in this robe on Facebook in one of the Facebook groups, and he's making a video in it. Like, why? Why are you in a robe? What's wrong with you?
All I want to do is love you,
hold you,
be there for you. I just want you, just want you, I just want you.
Do you want me to? Oh, so romantic. And then he blew a kiss. He fucking blew a kiss.
Comment, subscribe, share, ring the bell.
God, that was amazing. Wasn't that a great show? You think he's a flasher? Yeah, because I'm saying, like, that dude's walking around in a robe. He could be walking up to that window, strumming his guitar, and then, like, just waving his little dingling around while he's strumming his guitar. I think it could happen. There's no proof. I do know he got talked to by the police, and it was not just a stop and talk. It was almost half an hour, I think. They had Jorrun out there. That's. I mean, I've been stopped by the police and questioned about shit. It's a few minutes. If you know, Jorrun, almost 30 minutes, looking like this dude. Oh, okay. Now I see. He looks like General Zod. Doesn't he look like one of the villains from that Superman movie? I don't know which one it is, but that's what he looks like. He's looking up at himself, like this dude is turning. All right, so we're gonna close out with the weird versions. With the weird versions Jorrun song. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I will do another stream soon. I'll try and get nuggies together for another pizza stream soon. And if I don't talk to you until then, sleep well.
Hey guys, it's your boy Jorrun Comedy. Woo-hoo! Guess who just came back? it's your boy Jorrun Comedy, spreading that positivity out there. It's your boy Jorrun. What a dumbass name that is, you know? I do it all for you. All of this is for you. It's not about me. If you're tired of your girlfriend, but she's still pretty, you can send her to me. Ow! Yeah, I'm so funny. Mwah. Guys, I went from 0 subscribers to 0 subscribers pretty much overnight. It's a real milestone. I turned real life events and people into fairy tales. So, bomb drop. I'm gonna make a movie. How cool is that, right? Right? Bomb drop. I'm still a virgin at this advanced stage. Me! Because my standards are so high. Woo-hoo! Yay! Ow! Robots stealing red. My precious princess is here. Mwah. Where is she gone? Hey guys, it's your boy Jorrun Comedy, spreading that positivity out there. It's your boy Jorrun. What a dumbass name that is, you know? If you're tired of your girlfriend, but she's still pretty, you can send her to me. Ow! Yeah, I'm so funny. Mwah. Guys, I went from 0 subscribers to 0 subscribers pretty much overnight. It's a real milestone. I do music, I do original sketches, I do a bunch of stuff, and I will do a bunch more. Ow! Okay, so that's the video. Yay! I look forward to all the support I will be getting from all you guys. Ow! I might need to get a lawyer.